good groove.
Yeah. People want me to comment on the firing of Opie and Anthony. Personally, I'd rather not talk about it, but I will since everybody's asking me what my feeling on it, and I'll talk about it. But I'll save that for later. People also...
Is it a real firing?
Is it a real firing or a radio firing? Right. I don't know anymore. I can't wait to get out of radio. That's all I'll tell you about it. I just can't wait to get out. I got 3 years left and I'm gone, and I can't wait. I'm sitting there. It's so funny with the cloning of the Howard Stern show and how many the whole radio dial basically sounds like Howard Stern. Yes. And I thought those guys had the cushiest job in radio because they got handed every one of my radio stations that I syndicated and worked so hard for. And within a week, Mel just gave them every goddamn station on the dial. And they had afternoons. It was a cush job, and they blew it and deservedly got fired because you can't, even I know, as whacked out as I am, I know I can't encourage people to do something illegal. If once I do that, I'm gone.
There must have been a whole lapse in judgment because they had sponsors for this illegal activity.
Yeah.
It was approved by the station.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but all of a sudden, all of a sudden, then it wasn't approved by the station.
Right.
So
how could you have sponsors if the station wasn't approved?
Something illegal sponsored by Pepsi.
Well, I understand. I forget the sponsor, but they had to take out Samuel Adams.
Sam Adams Beer, one of our sponsors.
That's right. They had an ad in a paper up in Boston apologizing.
Yeah, that was funny.
Jesus.
Well, the thing is, believe it or not, it's very confusing. I liken it to this. If I'm the guy who's always going to get credit for everything, right. In terms of what they call shock radio.
Anything bad, actually.
Yeah, anything bad. In fact, my name was in the paper as much as theirs. It's like, I'm bad, too,
How you've never gotten this much, this can, they don't know.
What kills me about all these guys is that none of them have a good word to say about me. Mm. They all grew up listening to me.
They all took the act.
And then they want to get on the air and badmouth me and talk about...
That's part of the act.
Yeah, and talk about, because that's what you do. That's what I did with Imus, so you got to, you know what I mean? It's part of the whole act.
That's right. You got to hate everybody.
When I was in the Hamptons, I'm listening to the radio, and this dude from Florida, Bubba the Love Sponge, whose name is like Tony Schwartz or something, but now he's Bubba the Love Sponge. They were announcing that he was coming on the radio somewhere, and between every song, they were playing songs about me sucking really bad.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I was listening to the station because they played heavy metal music, and I was working out. Stuttering John comes over to my house in the Hamptons. We're hanging out. I said, let's go work out in the gym. We're working out. And I'm listening to a rock station. So between every song, they go, Bubba the Love Sponge is coming. And then they would play examples of Bubba the Love Sponge, which was basically my show. Uh-huh. And then, he played one song that had Kermit the Frog singing about sodomy. Because he's crazy. He's wild. He's a wild guy, Bubba the Love Sponge. He's so wild that he'll have Kermit the Frog singing about sodomy, which was like, whoa, oh man, gee, that's different.
Is that a bit from 20 years ago?
Well, then I guess on tape he comes on and he goes, I'm gonna. Howard Stern sucks. He's old. I think this guy's older than me, and he's been around
as long.
He goes, Howard Stern, and they all yell. Howard Stern sucks, man, and you got to give me a chance because he sucks, and you might think I suck, but you've got to listen to me because maybe it's time for the new kind of show, Bubba show. So I'm like sitting and listening to it. I go, okay, maybe he is better than me. Let's hear what he's got. He's doing Kermit the Frog, singing about sodomy. Parodies. He's like, welcome here to Sodomy Street, and I'm like, what the hell bit is this?
I'm going to wake up for that?
Who's going to wake up for that? He's yelling and screaming. I go, it's just Attack of the Clones. And all of them, they do the same thing with me. They're like, Howard Stern sucks. you turn on his E show, and all you see is naked women.
But he's got Kermit singing sodomy.
But he's got, and then he announces, we got naked women coming in on the show. I mean, it's like...
That's funny. What an idiot.
Well, loser of the week during the Opie and Anthony firing had to be Jay Mohr, the comedian, who used to, as you reminded me, used to stand on line to get in the door here to try to be on my show.
Yeah, he used to hang around hoping we'd notice him.
But those guys put him on, so then all of a sudden he's giving interviews how bad I suck, and when he turns on the E show, all he sees is naked women. But those guys got fired for naked women.
Having sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral.
It's like, I said, it's like literally Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. It was so weird because we were working out and I listened to these guys badmouth Howard. I'm like, does this bother you? He goes, no.
I just want to hear music.
Right.
The guys.
Enough of that.
Because John goes, I'd be really mad. I go, mad? I go, this guy's devoting an entire show to how bad I suck.
But it was bad bits. It was bad, like, song parodies.
Yeah, right.
And then he's like, and the guy's saying how old Howard is, but this guy's been in business 15 years. He's got to be the same age.
He goes,
I know. I mean, he's been around we've been hearing that name for 15 years.
Well, what killed me was Opie and Anthony were working for this company, and they came here, their whole act was bad-mouthing me, and I went, wait a second. Aren't you the two guys who came down here for the Jackie Martling song parody contest when you know, and aren't you kind of the same age as me? They were like 42.
Yeah.
So it took you 40 years to figure out to imitate me? I mean, so anyway, so they got fired, and someone said to me, well, what do you think of the fire? And I go, what's the difference? They're just going to replace those guys with more clones.
More in the wings. Just
who cares?
Come on. Yeah.
I just think they blew it. They had a good deal going. And no one will hire them now. Why? Because bad judgment. Dude, don't encourage. All you had to do is not being illegal.
Well, they've been, the most flagrant. But, we used to see this all the time. Guys thinking they were Howard and then trying to be more outrageous. Well, more outrageous is illegal.
Yeah, well, what more are you going to do? Where do you go from where I am?
Yeah, you push the envelope to as far as legal goes.
That's right.
It's a legal envelope.
Anything beyond this is illegal. So go ahead.
Well, the reason I've been successful is I kind of know the difference. I mean, I'm able to rationally go, if I do this, I will never be on the radio again.
Right. But there was that one guy who he thought what you did was invite Girl Scouts up to the station and sexually harass them. Remember?
He got fired.
Yeah,
and he never worked again in the business. What was that guy?
I don't even remember. But then immediately, well, Howard does it.
Yeah, well, Howard does it. Howard invites Girl Scouts. Well, today, I want to announce something, is Kidnapping Day. Any one of my audience who kidnaps a child will win. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you gotta use your head. It's Kidnapping Day today. Oh, really? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Well,
That's brought to you by Dial a Mattress.
But it really doesn't impact me because, what am I going to tell you? I'm just dying to basically get off the air myself. The company hires anyone who sounds like me. There's no, I think that all of these guys...
They don't sound like you. They bring them here and they say, please sound like him.
And all of the guys, I think, suffer from little man complex. What I mean is, for now, until the time I leave radio, I will be the guy. I'm the guy who started it all. I've done it all. There are guys who imitate me from 20 years ago. There are guys who imitate me from 10 years ago. There are guys who imitate me how I sound now. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. And I'll always be the guy. And if you've ever gone to the gym to work out and you see a little tiny guy who's all pumped up.
Right.
They've got
muscles are way too big.
His muscles are way too big because he's got to prove something.
Got a complex.
Most of these guys will self-destruct, especially if they can't talk about me. You know what I mean? It's just very frustrating. Ken Stevens, who I understand got fired as well, and deservedly so. I couldn't be happier about Ken getting fired. Ken has been the biggest skunk on the planet to me, the biggest traitor, two-face. I said, and no one will ever believe this, but I'll tell you the truth. I sat down with Ken 2 years ago, and I said, if you don't muzzle those two douchebags, you're going to be fired. They're going to bring your ass down. And he said, I warned him. I said, they're completely trying too hard. Like trying hard in a bad way. And he said to me to screw off, basically.
Oh, good.
And I said, okay. Okay, do what you want, dude. But once clones can't talk about me, there's...
They implode.
They implode. Clones implode. The implosion of the clones.
Well, it's true. They figure, what are they going to do to top you? So they're going to do something.
Well, it was funny.
Out of line.
I was reading the paper and would say, "Well, don't worry about it. They'll just get another job." You know, you don't get other jobs when you break the law. The FCC will be down on your ass. And there's another thing too you got to understand. When you get syndicated, and I started the syndication business. I don't think there's anyone who would argue with me. No one said a morning show could be syndicated anywhere. And I started it, and I worked slowly. As you syndicate from market to market, more and more heat comes on you. When you're just doing a local show, there's no heat from the FCC. When you syndicate, there's big heat. It's a tricky move, and nobody knows that. Nobody knows how difficult it is to syndicate. You're dealing with different markets, different sensibilities. Every time you go into a new market, new heat is brought on you. Every time I start a new market, FCC gets 50,000 billion complaints. And then the heat comes on me. But as far as those two guys go, I resented the fact that there was not a nice word coming from the camp. I think that I had set up syndication. I think I'd set up a lot of nice opportunities within the company, and it really was unnecessary to sit there and go through the Howard Stern clone attack of Howard Stern. You know what I mean? It's that bit. Irritating.
And they robbed you blind, those guys. They did everything that you do. You know?
Everybody robs me blind. But what's really...
somebody who's doing something different.
What's mind-blowing is I'm sitting there working out, and I'm hearing Bubba the Love Sponge talk about how I'm different. Wait till you hear my show. And then he's doing, lesbian dating game. And playing
naked girls.
He's not even playing a good song parody.
No, bad song parody.
Bad song parody. And the guy's older than I am. Been hacking around all over the place.
Well, that's the new thing. Howard's old. Listen to me. Don't mind my age.
Yeah, Howard's old. Listen to me. And you know what? You're old, too.
Just forget my age.
You're not a young man. Stupid. It's just so dumb. The whole business has gotten dumb. And you know what? I've moved on in my mind. I want to do 3 more years. I want to go out with grace and style. I want to, anyone who remembers the show will say, hey, Howard was, nuts. Howard did it his way, and goodbye. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to do. I want to go out with some grace. I don't want to be Imus. I don't want to get too old and be mumbling into the goddamn microphone like some kind of freak from my ranch. If I get a ranch, I won't ask the listeners to pay for it.
Yeah, I'll buy my own ranch, thank you.
But to all radio DJs, you know who's young? Haley Joel Osment is young. Okay? You're not. None of you. None of you are young men.
Hank is old at this point, so just get off it.
Because the guys who got fired were busy calling me old when they got here. And I'm reading the paper. Greg Cumia is 42. And I'm going, wait a second. How are you a young upstart?
Who's Greg Cumia?
That's Opie.
Oh.
I never bothered to learn their names. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I learned it. It was all over the newspaper. Greg Kamaya.
No,
Kamaya.
Forever.
Oh, by the way, I saw a picture of those guys.
Greg Kamaya.
They better stay in radio.
So I had nothing against them. I had nothing. I tried not to give it a second thought. I'm completely irritated by the whole state of radio. It's depressing to me. But that's it. That's my... I don't know what to say. What can I say is I know that listen, if I got on the air and I said to you today's kidnapping day and you do it, I'm responsible.
You win.
Yeah, you win.
It's inciting a riot.
And that's what happens. I don't know what to tell you.
Perception is so weird because I got a couple of emails and a couple of faxes, and they said, Howard, you should be on the air defending these guys because you're the one who started it.
Right. It's all your fault again.
But we didn't. No, in fact, by the way, that is the oldest radio those guys didn't even start that. I've seen that in other markets where you say the wildest stunt will win you money.
But we've even had most outrageous contests.
Yeah, most outrageous, this, that, and the other thing. But when you say to someone, break the law.
Yeah. The first person to do this gets this many points.
Yeah, of course the hypocrisy is ridiculous. priests are using the church to have sex with young boys. What's But the same point, there are people who take religion seriously.
Well, the point is, it's their church.
It's their church.
Do you think that they would have gotten in as much trouble if they would have done it like at a church on Long Island as opposed to St. Patrick's Cathedral? Do you think it was like the wildest place to pick? The dumbest place to pick?
Well, I don't know. I just know that when you break into someone's home and start having sex in their home, you're going to go to jail.
Look at Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. And don't put it on the radio because the cops are going to hear it and pick you up and arrest you.
It's illegal to be in somebody else's house.
And you know that the program director has been suspended. The general manager has been...
Ken Stevens has said that. I'm thrilled that Ken's gone. I hope they fire his ass because Ken is the biggest wimp on the planet. He just let those guys walk all over him. Anything goes with Ken. Ken wasn't running the station. Mm-hmm. Ken wasn't running. One thing I'll say about Tom, he's running the station.
Yeah.
Badly, but he's running it.
I made a joke to Tom about Ken Stevens, and I was like, I'm not going to laugh at Ken's demise.
Ken's demise is the most welcomed demise in this company. Ken not only was ruining one radio station, he was ruining two, and completely unable to say no to anybody, or unable to put his foot down. I mean, Ken is more responsible than those two guys. Ken's the biggest jackass wimp on the planet, and if they hire him back here, the FCC should take away the license. Screw Ken Stevens.
But, the thing that most amazes me is we're watched the moment we come on the air.
Yeah.
Somebody's sitting here watching us.
Yeah. We have babysitters.
Anytime we propose a bit, it has to run through 50 lawyers.
Yeah.
How did they do it?
Oh, because they're so busy watching me. Everybody else is getting away with everything.
Oh, that was hysterical to me. I was like, they're watching us.
No, we are watched by more lawyers than anybody on the planet.
Well, Robin, the frightening thing is I think they were being watched.
Oh, yeah. Get out.
No, I think they were to some
by
level.
Ken Stevens, who that's like hiring Charles Manson to be your kid's babysitter.
No way.
You know what I mean? If you're being watched by Ken Stevens, you're not being watched.
I mean, things we have proposed have gone on to become major television shows, and we have not been allowed to do them.
Right. That's true. Remember we used to watch Japanese television stuff, and we said, let's do a show where we bury people in roaches and stuff? Well, that became Fear Factor.
Right. Howard, you know what?
And our lawyers wouldn't let me do it.
I was on with the lawyers with that for... I'm not kidding around when I say it could have been 7 to 8 months of like back and forth. And I think they just were trying to wear us down till it went away, which it did because it wore us down.
Right.
And then it became that big show.
Yeah, well, Ken Stevens is more responsible than anyone for that fiasco. And, I don't even care anymore. Let everybody get on the radio and bash me and say what I suck. But I know the truth. The truth is...
There would be no you without him.
None of these guys would be on. And unfortunately, all of them, in order to prove that they're the greatest, have to literally break laws because they've done everything. What are you going to do differently?
Well, it's like how would Keith Richards' kid possibly rebel against him? You have to blow himself up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm not going to shoot heroin. You did that. I'm blowing myself up.
There you go.
Most of this is to get my attention anyway.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Melrose Larry Green, who claims that he has tape of Jerry Falwell bad-mouthing me. Yes, Melrose.
Good morning, Howard.
Hey.
All right, I've got Jerry Falwell talking about you on a show, I think it's called Hardball. And he's, I'm ready. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jerry Falwell. Biggest con man in the country.
Let me know when you're ready, Howard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make it real loud.
Jerry Falwell's a con man.
It's unbelievable.
Children and believe that there are absolutes in this world, and that the Bible is the Word of God, and that God is love and cares for children and families, you would take this gentleman's position. But if you do care about children and family and values and faith, and about your country, morality and decency, then the FCC should have a long time ago cracked the whip on the Howard Sterns and much of what is in primetime television.
You hear?
Yeah. Well, that's the problem I have with all the clone shows. They get me in trouble.
Right. They're not themselves. They're the Howard Sterns.
Yeah. It's not. They don't even use these guys' names. It becomes Howard Stern, which has got to be frustrating to them. That's why they got into trouble in the first place, because they're trying to distinguish themselves from being Howard Stern. Imagine every time you do a bit, they go, oh, it's Howard Stern.
Yeah.
So the whole format is called Howard Stern. And then if these guys go stepping over the line, Jerry Falwells of the world come after me, and then I got to sit there and deal with their boycotts and sponsor boycotts and all this stuff. It's just like a bunch of bees come out of the nest as soon as somebody does something dumb. You know, this is what I got to deal with. So I'm done. 3 years, I'm out. You know. You can listen to Bubba the Love Sponge in 3 years.
Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah, you could have him.
He is the worst. I heard him in Tampa. He's the worst.
He can sing sodomy songs to you all morning because he's wild. He's a wild man. He's the new guy. He's crazy. Come on, give me a break. Yeah, you're crazy. Where were you your whole career? Probably spinning top 40 records and doing nothing. Hey, Melrose, kiss my ass some more, will you?
Howard, can I tell you what? I'm going to Texas tomorrow.
All right, go ahead.
I'll be at the Long Wharf Theater Thursday night.
All right, good luck to you, Melrose.
I'll call you from Texas.
Call me from... He's going to go see a show in Texas.
No, I'm performing. I'm headlining.
Really?
Yes.
Headlining.
Go to comicspotlight.com for more details.
All right, we will.
Now, listen, Howard, I also have tape of the Greaseman talking about you.
Greaseman? Where'd you hear him?
The Greaseman? Well, I have no life, and I really have no life more than ever now.
Well...
Where was the Greaseman?
The Greaseman was on a show with Robert Peters from Morality and Media. It was the O'Reilly Factor.
Oh, the O'Reilly Factor.
See, I saw Greaseman.
See, that's the other thing that happens, too. All these shows now will do... But they'll talk about me.
Something wrong with radio shows.
Yeah, something wrong with radio shows.
I saw Greaseman on Crossfire, I think it was.
Oh, my God.
But they were talking about the whole Opie and Anthony thing, but it was funny because, first of all, he was the only guy in the panel I recognized. The other three people were radio people. I'd never heard of them.
Yeah.
One of them was on a station in New York that I'd actually never heard of. WEVD.
Right.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
So they're all on the panel, and they're talking about Opie and Anthony and you and everything. But Greaseman now, he only wears the suit now. Remember how after he made those bad comments, he had to get in the suit?
Yeah.
Now he wears the suit, so he looks really odd because he's got that pulled-back face in the suit.
Yeah. What do you have, a facelift?
I don't know what happened there.
What is his profession now, though?
I think he's got a radio job.
On anybody who does something stupid at radio.
Yeah.
He produces Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Imagine the only reason you're on the panel is because he made those comments about pulling black people behind a car.
Yeah.
So it's the only reason he gets to be on the panel because he's already done it. And
he's already been stupid.
He's already been stupid, right.
And gotten fired for it.
Oh, it's just radio is such an embarrassment.
Howard,
it's just so embarrassing. Yeah, go ahead.
I got a guy talking about you, then we go into Greaseman.
Does he still talk in that dumb voice?
From time to time.
He just slips in.
The Greaseman.
You know what he did? He was talking normal about it, and he was saying, like, well, I've been there, and what they did was wrong, and then at the very end, he'll go into that voice. It's very strange.
It's like Tourette's.
Did he find a job?
He was on in the Virgin Islands for a minute. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, they fired him when they heard that he was broadcasting to black people, and when they heard that he said he wanted to drag black people and kill them.
Yeah.
I guess they got wise.
And don't forget, that's the second dumb thing he said about black people. The first dumb thing he said was that if we kill 4 more people, about Martin Luther King's birthday, if we kill 4 more black people, will we get a week off? And that one he got taken off.
That one he got a warning for.
Yeah, that one he got a warning for. The dragging black people, he just got fired for.
Right.
And then he had to go visit the family and put the suit on.
Oh, God.
I remember the wife getting up and saying she almost left him. She almost got on a plane and left him.
I had my ticket.
Mrs. Greaseman.
Nice lady.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I got Greaseman here.
Go ahead.
This is Greaseman.
He's got it all.
Going to Texas.
On the air, Lord knows. I live in a glass house myself. The deal is, I don't think they'll come back with a major company right away because major companies are afraid of protests and people wandering around and shareholders getting nervous and stock prices going up and down. But I think in time, if they've learned from this brutal acid test of what works and what doesn't work, they could find a local station with an owner with some guts and probably resurface back to where they were.
Mr. Peters, what impact do you think this kind of radio has on young people?
Well, I'm a media watcher, and I don't know how many times over the last several years I've seen articles specifically on the decline of civility in the United States in public life, affecting people of all ages.
Oh, it's so boring.
And I don't say I've never read an article where the impact of media hasn't been mentioned. But
what's a media watcher? He watches radio?
Right, he watches the radio and television.
To some extent, a decline in civility.
Where's the Greaseman?
It can affect some of us adults.
Maybe an odor with some guts.
An odor with guts, you hired.
And,
There's so many Howard Stern clones, you don't even have to hire guys who've been in trouble. Get the ones that haven't been in trouble.
Yeah, just bring up the new crew.
There's so many. What's the problem? I should just do a show 24 hours a day, and the whole problem would be solved.
In Lexington?
Yeah, in Lexington I'm doing that. I was, anyway.
You know, the one other interesting thing about that whole Opie and Anthony fiasco was, I guess a couple of days after it happened, they were floating this rumor. Somebody in their camp must have floated a rumor that Q104 here in the city, which is owned by Clear Channel, was thinking about hiring them. And Clear Channel put out a statement saying, we will not hire them in any of our radio stations.
Well, how can they? I mean, they can't.
But when have you ever seen somebody put out a statement that we won't hire someone?
Yeah, well. Hey, listen. They've got to be beating themselves up pretty good right about now.
Well, now would be the time to interview them.
Yeah, we'll interview them now.
You want me to get them?
Sure, get them. We'll book them.
See if they'll play the gossip game. Opie and Anthony win friends.
Why don't we have our own panel? Greaseman, Opie, and Anthony, all of them.
All of them, yeah.
Get them all on.
Days on.
Will they get naked? Maybe we could ram something in them.
No, wait a second. Spin the wheel?
Let them spin the wheel of sex.
What was the guy's name that killed the pig on the air and got in trouble?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Bubba, yeah.
Because he doesn't know what to do.
We'll get them all.
Get them all.
I'd love to see Greg Cumia leapfrog with a naked bench.
No, I'd like to see Greg Cumia paint Anthony's Opie's balls.
Right. So there you go.
Or eat a marshmallow. How about that?
Yeah. Out of some guy's butt.
Wow, we're wild.
We're different. We're wild. We're wild. We're wild. Everyone's wild. Everyone's so wild. Well, I said to the company when they started doing all the clone shows, I said, listen, you guys have clearly decided to embrace the clone shows. Just, you put out an edict. I don't want them talking about me. I'm not talking about them. I'm just going to do my 3 years and I'm out. It's enough. And that evidently drove everyone crazy because part of cloning me is to criticize me and attack me.
Right. It's almost like we get a review of the show every day.
Yeah. Part of the show is like you could have to do 2 hours on Howard Stern sucks, Howard Stern's old, Howard Stern blows. Howard Stern, all he does is have naked women on, and they go, okay, let's have some naked women.
Wouldn't that whole weird thing, too, Howard? You said, hey, I won't talk about them, they won't talk about me.
Yeah.
And isn't that the reason why Pat Cooper doesn't talk to us anymore?
Yeah, because
well, I'm glad he supported them.
Yeah. It's just so funny. So the whole thing is that there is a line. Even I know it. You cannot break the law. You can't. You just can't break the law. Even if you just say to someone, go in and rob some cigarettes out of someone's house, and I'll give you $100. That's a robbery, and then you get punished. And rightly so, I guess.
And you only get points for that. You don't win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think those people won the contest.
They got points.
Did you see them, by the way?
Yeah.
Would you want to see this?
But one of them now is in real trouble. Evidently was on probation, and now the probation officers.
Probation?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Because it was so worth it.
Oh, Jesus.
I think he got to go on a vacation.
It's so funny, though, how everybody in this world wants to be famous for anything. Yeah. When they were dragging that woman away in shackles, she, raised her hands and waved to the crowd.
Yeah. Well, I think they thought it was all a big joke.
Right, they thought Opie and Anthony would save them.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony's going to save me.
It's just a radio bit.
You coppers are dumb.
You don't know who you're messing with.
That's right. Greg Cumia's bailing me out.
You can pretty much get listeners to do anything.
I mean,
absolutely.
Holy Christ.
Absolutely.
Well, all right.
There's somebody out there who'll do it.
There's a real annoying thing going on in L.A. When I listen to sports radio, I want it to be just two sports nerds, no comedy, nothing. Mm-hmm. In L.A., they have sports guys who do you. And it's really annoying. In between scores and stats, they'll try to throw in comedy bits like you. You just want to punch the radio. You throw it out the window.
They had that in New York, and I would listen when we were on vacation because I like sports, and I'm like, oh, cool, sports in the morning. And all of a sudden they're like, now some girl's going to come in and get naked. I'm like, where's the goddamn Mets score?
Yeah, right.
They were doing naked chicks on the sports show.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, some things don't mix.
I mean, what the hell?
It's all right just to do sports.
Yeah. But I guess what killed me was that it just what angered me out of all of it, and it's not over by any means, and Opie and Anthony or any of those guys. I mean, at least if you were inspired by my career, just shut up and do your own thing, and God bless you. Go have a great life. Don't be so consumed with me. Don't be so consumed with me and what I would do and what I think of you. You know, just mellow out. Do your thing. You had it made. You know? Just do my bits. There's 20 years of material to choose from. You know?
Yeah, you could have been there forever.
Anyway, so, you know, no one over in that camp was nice to me, so, you know, good riddance. That's all. On to the next project. You know, I'm giving you my master plan. I'm out in 3 years. This is it.
And the whole catalog will be yours.
Yeah. Everyone can do whatever they want.
Even hear it done well, so you got free reign.
You got 3 more years of hearing it done well, or at least in an original way.
I felt like every time I programmed Best Of, I was giving him material.
Well, John and I were working out, and then, you know, it was like Bubba the Love Sponge is playing a song about how I'm unoriginal. And I went, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me. Call me anything, but not unoriginal. You fat rip-off artist. You country hillbilly who finally woke up.
It's almost like good riddance to Opie and Anthony. And now here's Lester and Max, two 50-year-old upstarts from St. Louis.
Yeah. Well, literally, I think there is a Lester and Max.
Really?
I know there's a Lexer or something like that. The Lexter.
Oh, God, I was making that up.
One of the guys from one of the markets were on and says, hey, you know, the Lexter is on against you. I said, really? The Lexter? What's he do? He goes, well, he gets a lot of naked girls.
The Lexter?
Right. I go, okay, well, what can I do? What do you want me to do about it?
Let me worry about that for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, what am I going to do? And everybody wants the only thing that I resent is that every time one of these guys gets in trouble, I'm the one who's dragged in the media. I'm the one who's...
Yeah, the spotlight shifts right back here.
The FCC's now investigating me again.
Yeah.
Because they got no one else to investigate.
Well, if they're doing that, let's see what Howard Stern is doing.
Yeah.
I do have to say it made you look good with the company. Tom was going around crowing about how you're a genius and you know where the line is.
You know what? You should just be quiet, because Howard saved his butt.
Right.
By getting rid of the Greaseman for him.
We were talking about it. He was saying, you know what? Howard would never do that. He knows how to do it. Those guys don't.
The Greaseman could be right here making those stupid comments.
Yeah.
Thanks to Tom.
I'm lucky I got my job.
I mean, you know what's a good example of? Aren't you pretty sure you could get High Pitch Eric to do anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you saddle that.
I could tell High Pitch Eric, I'm going to give him $100 if he goes out and kills 2 people. And he would do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll kill people.
I'm at the front door with a body bag now.
Yeah, if I said to him, like, go out and kidnap 2 young girls and bring them here.
And bury them in your backyard.
Yeah, bury them in your backyard, but just put a straw in the ground so they can breathe.
Okay, how do I get it? An Xbox? That's fine. Ooh. I'll do it for an Xbox. I'll do it.
Hey, Howard, you're actually right. He told me that he would kill for you.
Yeah.
He told me that.
And that's the truth. God, he would definitely kill for you.
I bet you could get him to swallow gasoline and swallow a match.
No, I know it. Wait.
But you don't.
Yeah. Let's just see what you... Hey, High Pitch.
Hey, Howard, what's up, man?
If I ask you to kill some people, will you do it?
Would I do it?
Yeah, for a prize. I mean, a really good prize.
A really good prize, maybe, but I almost got arrested at the Opie Anthony rally.
All right, you go do rallies, and I'll check back with you.
This is a second brush with them. You know, he called them once and threatened to kill them.
Yeah. Did you threaten to kill them?
I threatened to kill them. I threatened to blow up Opie's car.
Oh, my God. Started without
That's what I mean. I mean, Eric will do anything for a prize, and I'm aware of that.
So what happened was...
I mean, I'm careful not to encourage him.
Well, the funny thing with Eric was nobody told him to do that. That one he thought up on his own. He needs direction.
You see, but I would be blamed for that.
So what happened?
Somehow I would have put that thought in his head.
You certainly would be investigated to within an inch of your life to make sure you didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I heard that Artie went and did some stand-up somewhere. Eric showed up.
Uh-huh.
And Eric wouldn't leave the stage.
How did he get on the stage, Artie?
I like it.
They let him up there to say hello to the crowd, and then he wouldn't leave, and then they tried to drag his fat ass off, and no one could get him to move.
Well, he chugged the beer, and he had beer and sweat all over him, and he said, I'm not leaving until you hug me. I said, Eric, you gotta go there.
The Sabbath stockbroker really needs to learn how to do material.
What is it, Casey?
Yeah, Howard, he came to one of my shows, too, and I actually had to kick him off, like physically kick him off.
Right.
Because...
You beat him up.
Yeah, he was trying to hug me and stuff like that. You know, like every 2 minutes you hear him singing, like, Hot for Casey or something.
He's a homo.
Hey, Eric, if this show didn't exist, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah.
I'd
kill everyone.
Actually, I would be on the computer for the rest of my life.
Yeah, would you never leave the computer?
Howard, what do you happen?
No, I really... I don't want to hear about your scary life.
No, but dude, I almost started a riot.
Okay, I gotta go. Thank
All right,
you.
Howard, I love you.
All right, love you too.
He could be the world's most annoying person. Yeah. He could be.
You can't get him off the phone, off the stage.
He clearly is the world's most annoying person.
John and I got stuck in Detroit once with Gary the retard, Hank as drunk as I've ever seen him, and high-pitch Eric. And we decided that Eric is the one guy we did not want to hang out with.
All I know out of this, I'm just trying to find music stations to listen to, and I can't find them.
No.
There's so many Howard Sterns on the air, I can't even find a music station.
Just play music.
I'm working out in the gym, and I got the heavy metal music on, and every other thing was Howard Stern sucks.
Jesus.
In between songs.
John goes, how can you not turn this off? I go, I want to hear music.
They got me stuck here.
I think it's amazing. It's amazing. Hey, Mike, you're on the air.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, you're on the air. Lower your radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just calling to let you know what was going on with Grease.
The Grease?
Yeah, the Grease man.
You're really into him, the Grease.
You follow his career?
Nah,
it's okay if you're a fan.
You can admit it.
He listens to him, but he's not a fan.
Well, I used to listen to him. Right now, you can't really hear him because he's broadcasting out of his basement, I heard.
Really?
Using an ISDN line.
If you're a fan of the Greeseman, when you listen to a show, do you have to wear, like, chaps with no ass?
And with your gun.
Isn't he a military man, the Greeseman?
Oh, yeah, a cowboy, a military man, and a police officer.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Ned Beatty movies, right?
All right, man. Gotta go.
Thanks.
So what, he's put up his own line and he does, like, personal shows for people?
I thought I heard somewhere that he was doing some sort of internet radio. I wasn't sure, though.
Yeah, Chauncey, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
All right, man.
So, it's funny. I interviewed those guys, Opie and Anthony, for Penthouse Magazine.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. They said they listen to you every single day. Well, this is off the record. They said we listen to Howard every single day. And they admit, of course, we copy a show because it's the only radio we listen to.
Then why lie when you get on the air and say I suck and you know?
I can answer that.
Why do you do that?
Because they're following your blueprint, and that would be wrong to admit that they like anybody else.
Right.
That's the way they see it.
Yeah.
A funny story with those guys is, you know that Whip 'em Out Wednesday thing they did?
Yeah, you mean the thing I did in Washington 20 years ago?
Right.
That turned into a big fight with Mancow over who invented it. Mancow had a huge fight over it. And I remember I heard tapes of Mancow. I was doing, Show Your Top Tuesday in 1987.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great story.
I always thought it was kind of gay for a guy to walk around with a bumper sticker that basically said, hey, I'm a hard-up guy. Girls, please whip them out.
Right.
But what do I know?
Is that really cool to have that bumper sticker?
And first I went. Gee, I thought my fans always admired me that I never made a bumper sticker.
No, they wanted it.
They wanted it. I should have just given it to them.
The company put a stop to that. Now, you know why?
Why?
They felt it was a liability that if somebody got into
a car accident, of course. But that's
They finally figured that out.
They finally figured out. What? Ken Stevens put that together?
Hello.
Yeah, but whatever. The point is, those are guys just trying to make a living. But I say, if you're trying to make a living and you're a fan of mine, why go on the air and say you're not a fan? Why not say you are and move on with your life?
Well, it was funny because during the interview, who was the guy? Anthony said, yeah, together we invented this Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Later on that night, I get a call from Opie at home saying, dude, I just wanted to tell you, I'm the one that invented Whip 'em Out Wednesday. And would you mind changing the answer in the interview? Because I really take offense to that.
Even between the two of them, they
were fighting over the ownership.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Yeah, we'll get on it.
They're such great scientists.
What do you want changed, Anthony? Yeah. All right. That's in there. Thanks, buddy.
They invented Whip It Out Wednesday.
Oh, my God. It's so funny.
Anyway, I got to go.
All right. Later.
All right, man.
I wonder how a real scientist feels when he hears all these other inventions.
Yeah, here's a guy who has Greaseman playing in the background. Yeah, Big Al.
How long you been married? I don't know, about 10 years. 10 years of bliss.
Oh,
lovely. But everything like you for you, baby. Yeah. I give her a call, sure. Appreciate it, buddy. She's working today or what?
Love your show.
That's where Greaseman calls guys and wishes their wives good luck.
He's on an AM station down here in D.C.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. That's where he is.
Big career. Who cares, though?
Gutsy independent radio guy. Put him back on the air.
I really don't even care anymore.
Yeah, that's the owner with guts that put him back on the air.
They're the owner with guts.
Give me a free reign in L.A. Couldn't wait for me.
It's the same thing it was 15 years ago.
Woo. Stinking up the radio. Stinking it up, the Greaseman. It's going to make it all bad.
That's where he is.
Yeah, and doing the occasional interview when shock jocks get fired, like he gets to comment on it.
He puts on a suit and he goes out there.
You know, it's so weird because the first time
I on a suit because he's a businessman.
The first time I heard his show, he did it was a 20-minute bit about being in the jungle, you know, and being Rambo and everything, and it had no punchline, and it ended. And I said to the person who made me listen to it, I go, this has no ending. And I go, yeah, but it's the way you get there that's important.
The way you get nowhere.
The way you get to the unfunny thing.
Well,
with any luck, I'm gonna call Bubba the Love Sponge, see if I can borrow his Sodomy Street instead of Sesame Street song, and so I can be groundbreaking. All right, hey, listen, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. We have so much to get to. Sammy Hagar stopping by. Also, she's in a panic because she doesn't know why McDonald's is cutting the fat from their fries.
Also in the news, 2 Long Island teenagers have been arrested for pummeling a 15-year-old Muslim boy in a bias attack after yelling that he and his mother blew up the World Trade Center.
They did an excellent job of it. There's nothing left.
Well, this kid and his mother didn't do it.
Wasn't that a radio bit? 2 DJs told them to do it?
They got points for that.
And they got points?
Whoa, beautiful Muslim. Yeah, coming at you.
Yeah, if you kill an actual person, we'll give you 12 points. Oh, okay.
And besides all this, I think this was an Indian family. They didn't.
Whoa, kill an Indian!
Yeah,
September 11th.
You know, Rudy Giuliani said something about September 11th that I've given thought to. A lot of people are against it, but maybe he's got, you know, we said on the air that one of the best things they could do is just build the World Trade Center again, the same exact way.
Right.
Let me tell you something. I'm upset. You know, there's so many pictures in the paper of me today because I commented on the firing of Opie and Anthony, where I said that they did deserve to be fired because they got the company in huge trouble. What are they going to do?
Wow.
They've exhibited poor judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So there's tons of pictures of me, and I got to tell you something.
What?
I am one ugly son of a bitch. Robin, I have never seen... I should have become one of those DJs that, you know, like the fat DJs who never show their pictures everywhere.
Who hide?
You know, they hide. Or they get some model to pose.
Right, you never see them. They have models and actresses doing their commercials.
Big fat slob DJs. This is have never ever put themselves on websites. If you are a fan of big fat slob DJs, go on their websites. They will never put pictures of themselves.
You never know who they are because you never see them.
Because they're big fat bitch titties disc jockeys. And that's been cleared. Bitch titties. We're allowed to say that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Bitch titties?
Bitch titties.
I'm going to say that a lot. You hate the most?
What'd you say?
Like, when you look at your picture, what feature is it that you dislike the most?
Nose, skinny head, triangle-shaped head.
I was going to say light is the feature.
The what?
It's the light.
The lighting. You can't depend on that lighting.
You know what? I know when you look in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
I
don't look bad in the mirror.
It's not Ryan Phillippe.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
But as disc jockeys go, you're like practically a beauty contest winner.
Baba Booey, you can lather me all you want.
No, I'm just saying, as disc jockeys go, like, you know what was my favorite one? Remember that guy in New York, Rocky Allen? That guy had to be over. They were doing
big, fat bitch titties.
He did a commercial where he's in a pool in a bathing suit. The guy had to be over 450 pounds.
Yeah, he finally showed himself on TV and went the bathing suit. I'm going to embrace my fat so my audience will know I'm goofing on myself.
And you know what?
And it did him in.
Those ratings have never been the same.
Never. Never.
Well, but your ratings haven't been affected. Maybe you're not as...
excuse, I'm not a big fat bitch titty.
No, maybe you're not as hideous as you think you
you're
are.
Not.
No.
Howard, the picture of you in the post looks like you're in like a feminine pad commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
You're laughing. Like what's...
I don't know. I've always vowed never to laugh.
He's got a secret.
Anybody who's seen my press photos, I'd never laugh.
Yeah, how did they get these pictures?
I don't know. The enemy.
You're better looking than Justin Guarini.
No, I'm not.
I think so.
No.
He's a weird-looking guy, man, that Guarini. Look at him.
Nose job. That's what made him look weird.
That's a strange nose job.
Michael Jackson-y.
You're better looking than, remember that Jim Kerr guy? He was
Jim Kerr, I'm better looking than
looking at Bubba the Love Sponge?
I think he's a big fat bitch titty who doesn't...
He's over 300 pounds.
I guarantee you go on his website, you won't see any pictures.
The Greaseman looks like the Crypt Keeper.
The Greaseman for years kept himself off TV and had his secret little name. And I'm telling you, once people saw his face, they were frightened.
It's disturbing.
You're like a young Omar Sharif compared to Anthony Cumia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that guy's ridiculous.
In the world of disc jockeys, you're a handsome guy.
Those are bad pictures.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
You see those pictures?
Yes, they're bad pictures.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right, listen, we got to take a break. At least I ain't a big fat disc jockey who has to hide on his own website. But whatever. Listen, we're happy to be with you. We got a big show for you. Tons of stuff to go through. Lots of phone calls to get to also. But first, you know what? These words.
Hello there, Stern.
Came up with a new contest. I'm going to try and get some money. Get pictures of big fat DJs, and we'll post them on the internet and expose them being big fat spoiled asses who probably got beat up in high school all the time, and you know, they're all fat, look like
just guys you wouldn't want to hang out with.
Look like Ned Beatty and Deliverance, except look like the white Walter Hudsons of the world. You know, who are eventually going to be carried out in a cement block.
Or, they have to break through the wall to
on
get
a gurney.
Yes. Yeah. Because they can't fit through the door.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. I got to tell you, here I'll start off the show by saying this about the latest controversy in radio. There are so many clones of this show. I have announced I'm getting out of radio in 3 years. I can no longer put up with it. It's lost its fun for me. There's just too many guys out there doing me and then bad-mouthing me. It's actually gotten to me. And here's the worst part of it. You're saying, well, Howard, why would you care? You know, Opie and Anthony getting fired from this company for doing whatever they do. And I never once heard their show. I completely ignored them. And basically put out the edict that you should ignore me. Go do your own show, do whatever you want, but you'll implode because without having... The best thing you can do if you're another disc jockey is badmouth me. Because how else would you be different? I've done everything.
Right.
What are you going to do, have naked girls in the studio? What are you going to do? So what you can do is go on the air and go, Howard Stern sucks. But meanwhile, you're doing everything I do, so how bad do I really suck? You sound like a jerk. But the fact of the matter is, what has happened as a result of those guys screwing up and basically getting the company into so much hot water that there's now talk of civil suits and all kinds of stuff going on. Because of this, I went to Tom yesterday to do a bit, and I needed some money for it. And Tom said he's uncomfortable doing it in light of what happened at the other radio station. I said, you got to be kidding me. I'm not advocating anything illegal. Well, you know, there's a lot of heat now on us. So what happens is I end up suffering. My picture ends up being in the paper.
They never help, and they always hurt.
And they always blame me.
Yeah.
I'm always blamed.
I'm just saying, those disc jockeys, they never help us, and they always hurt us.
Always hurt me. It's like now my business is being interrupted. It's as if the FCC is investigating me now.
It was funny because you said yesterday that somebody was screaming at you that you should be defending them. What has any disc jockey ever done for you?
There's not one disc jockey out there that defended me every time I got fired. And I got fired for ridiculous reasons. Because I stood up to management. Well, that's why I got fired. I got fired because I stood up to management, not for doing anything illegal.
And every disc jockey turned and went their own way.
They sure did. And, you know...
Yet when it became successful, they all started doing it.
Yeah, they all do it, but I suck. I'm the worst. And then meanwhile, they're all doing my act. All of them. All of them. They're all doing the stuff I do. And now I'm stuck
being here with Tom, who's all paranoid, running around. He's afraid he's going to lose his job because they fired Ken Stevens over at NEW. And rightly so.
Well,
Ken's a wuss.
With Tom for how many years? We've never gotten him close to fired. We tried.
I know. I swear to God, I was going to go on the air yesterday and tell people for 12 points, you go kidnap kids. Because then Tom would get fired. I would get fired, too, and I'm okay with it.
But you're willing to do that if it would mean Tom would get fired.
I just didn't want to see any kids get kidnapped.
Make it adults.
Yeah, kidnap adults.
Kidnap a politician.
Kidnap annoying people.
Right. Kidnap a pedophile. I don't even think you're allowed to do that in this country.
No, you can't touch a pedophile. They have all the rights.
They have all the rights. So anyway, Tom's running around here like a paranoid maniac. I had this great bit we were going to do. You guys would have loved it. It involved porno stars, and it was really exciting, new, and different, and really was one of the most dumb things I've ever created.
Oh, wonderful. Sounds like fun.
Yeah. It's great. And I had the whole E-Crew helping me with it. It was mind-blowingly great. I even had a sponsor for it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It was so great.
It was all paid for?
I had it all paid for, everything. Tom's like, I'm very uncomfortable with this now in light of the O&A. O&A? What's O&A? What is that? Don't even insult my intelligence.
Did you want to kill him at that point?
I wanted to take him and strangle him and belt his head into the wall.
O&A?
O&A.
In light of what's going on, in light of the current environment, I gotta get out of here.
Tom, did you just say O&A? Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, how about the purse-snatching Olympics? 12 points to my listeners for snatching purses. How's that? 12 points. I'll give you points. And what about my retard audience that all went over there and started doing dumb stuff for points? Some loyal audience I have.
Please, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, well, forget it. That's why I'm getting out. And, it's just endless. It's just endless. It's just annoying.
You know what I miss? I miss those calls they used to make to us where they told us we sucked. Where are they?
Yeah. We suck. We always suck. But, I don't care. Everybody should go do whatever they want. Most guys, if they syndicate, and by the way, I started the whole syndication business.
Yeah, nobody knew how to do that.
Yeah, nobody could figure that out. But the thing is that most guys, when they syndicate, end up screwing up because you do get a lot of FCC attention as soon as you start going to a bunch of radio stations. Mm-hmm. And most of these guys just
they
end
have
up...
no clue what they're up to.
They just completely screw up. They just completely screw up.
Everything looks so easy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm taking all kinds of heat. I'm now under investigation thanks to the latest clone attack. Would you write a song, Fred, called Send in the Clones, and then get tape of every clone in America of the Howard Stern Show, and let's make a song parody. Let's have a song parody contest, ridiculing the clones. I'm going to see if I can get some money for that.
Yeah, they might go for that.
Yeah.
Let's have a Q&A about O&A.
Yeah, something. But, and everyone's calling me for comments. I have nothing to comment. What is there to comment on? Come on. Enough already. Leave me alone. Why me? Why me?
Let me alone. Let me alone. Let me be, will you? Why me? Why me? Why do they have to be me?
All right. How about clones comment for me? Imus was in the paper today. As soon as I get interviewed, they go to him.
Right. They remember him.
And he said, everyone's being too rough on those guys. That's Imus. Oh. Of course he says that because he rips me off and is afraid he'll get fired one day. That big dummy. That big dumb douche. You're Steve Oza. I had him out of the radio business, Imus. I had him down to a one chair, and then this company hired him. I quit. I want to quit. Tom, I quit. Can I quit?
O&A situation.
Yeah, I want to quit. Because you're going to get dumber and dumber over this whole thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, Tom came to me. You know what I did? I swear to you, I rolled my eyes and went, I got to leave. I got to get out of this room with Tom. He's sucking my oxygen out.
Is this why he pulled you over and said, I need 3 minutes?
I need 3 minutes.
He always needs 3 minutes, not a minute.
Oh,
it's always 3.
It's 3 precious minutes that I lost.
You realize if you quit right now, we could be at scores by 7?
There you go.
And by the way, he needs 3 minutes. I need an hour to rebut. But, 3 minutes he needs. As long as I don't answer, it's all he needs is 3 minutes.
Well, 3 minutes to say you can't do that.
And I said to him, I was going to say to him, hey, Tom, what I'm suggesting isn't illegal or anything. And he went, and I looked into those blank eyes of his, those blank eyes. And I said, why bother? Why bother? It's not going to do me any good. It's just going to be, I can get it done, but it's going to take 50,000 phone calls and irrational discussions with Tom.
Right. Explaining everything in minute detail.
Oh, over and over and over
Curious
again.
what the hell his bit was.
I know.
It's a great bit.
A great bit.
Ask Robert Rudzinski, how great is the bit I wanted to do that Tom just acts because he's nervous in the current environment due to Opie and Anthony being fired? Excuse me, Opie and Greg Cumia. Hey, Robin, come in and say how great that is.
Is she there? She might not be there.
Oh. Who's she, George W. Bush?
Yeah, she has bankers out.
There she is. That's my
she's here.
My little darling.
It was a great bit. It is a great bit.
Will we get to do it? What did Tom tell you?
Just the same thing that he told you, that it's not the right climate to, embark on something so sort of controversial.
Let's move to Texas. Maybe it's the right
climate would you have to have? Tropical?
Tropical climate. He told you it's not the right climate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Everything I do is not the right climate around here. Thanks to my clones who, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It was so great. I'll tell you what it was. It was a nun wet T-shirt contest. All right? We already had 10 nuns.
When is it the wrong climate for that?
Well, I'd do anything for a nun wet T-shirt contest.
I'd do anything for that climate.
You bet. All right, let's see. Let's go to Tony. Tony, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, listen, I just want to let you know that don't quit, man. I mean, what those guys did was totally ripping you off. Your stuff has been original for years.
I try to be original. I've tried to take radio to a new level.
It's already a done deal. He's leaving in 3 years.
I'm done. I'm leaving in 3 years. I've told Robin. I've told her. We've sat down. She's the one person who would know that I'm serious. It's enough. It's over. It's over. I can't take the Toms of this world. I got to react to some other guy's environment.
What's really sad, and I used to listen to O&A because there's nothing else in New York.
Well, they had a cush job.
There's nothing else to listen to.
Well, they had a cush job.
There was nothing else on.
The company handed them all my stations, afternoon drive. I mean, you can't go wrong. It was a great gig. All you had to do was sort of just not break the law.
And they couldn't even do that.
But it was a cush job, whatever. But listen to me. Don't be sad. There's 50 million more shows like that they're going to stick on anyway.
Yeah, it just made an opening for another clone to come.
Trust me, it's just someone else is going to get that money.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not sad at all. But you guys have been the best. You still are.
Thank you.
It's amazing how many people just rip you off and then they badmouth you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And then when I get fired, nobody sticks up for me. It's unbelievable. If I had copyrighted the format of the show, I'd be a billionaire. I would be Bill Gates. You know how Bill Gates basically ripped off the whole format of Apple?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something.
It's the same thing here.
Yeah, I mean, if I had owned the patent, like Bill Gates owned for his stupid operating system, I would be a billionaire. Because
that's right. You'd be richer than him.
I'd be richer than Bill Gates.
I believe it.
Instead of out in the Hamptons trying to figure out how to pay for a house after my divorce.
I'm in the Hamptons looking at airplane hangars.
Yeah.
I can't afford a house.
I should be able to buy a palace based on the ideas I've created. Thank you. And listen, when I'm not on the radio...
Bill Gates has an elevator in his house.
And when I'm not on the radio, why not read a book? Stop listening to radio shows.
Yeah, they have nothing else to do.
That's all.
Play a CD.
There you go. There you go.
Get a hobby.
Okay, listen, a couple of things. Let's get down to it. What do you want to hear first? Melrose Larry Green.
Mark Harris, who used to be married to Martha Ray.
And apparently used to be a friend of ours.
Evidently he's in a war with us. He called Gary.
I did write this song for
you. Mark Harris, everybody.
Thank you on behalf of Martha Ray.
A new look, in a way.
What is this look?
Gay professor.
Look at gay professor.
Gay professor, indeed. You want lessons?
Hi, Mark.
Hello.
So we didn't even know this, but you went on another radio show and badmouthed us because you were at war with us, and we didn't even know we were at war with you.
Wait a minute, mate. This war, did George Bush open another front? We're not at war.
Oh, because Gary said you were upset or something? I didn't even know. But I didn't. What was it, Gary?
You know what? He had sent me. We had been emailing back and forth, and one of the emails said, I would love to come in. I wish it could be like it was. I'm sorry for what happened. And I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that meant.
Wait a minute. You don't know what that meant. I mean,
didn't.
The way it used to be, I mean, the show used to be great. It was fun times, you know, and it's a little melancholy now. I mean, you would agree with that, right?
Melancholy?
Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
Hi there. No, the thing
We don't
is,
feel it's
wait a minute,
melancholy.
let's put this thing to bed, and I don't mean sexually. This last time I was...
hope not.
No, believe me. And you're seated.
You'll
What are
be
you
by
worried
yourself.
about, Howard?
Right.
You know, my daughter was with me, and obviously we were in the car, and she has enough problems with her mother being ill, and I'm not going to discuss that any further. And it hurt. What hurt? The thing that you allowed one of these lunatics over there to say she should take a shotgun in her mouth. I mean, come on, and the heroin. You
But
know,
that wasn't to her. We were talking to each other. It was before you came in.
Well,
And
he's a 17-year-old.
Fred said the shotgun, I said the heroin. We'll both. These two lunatics will take credit for both things.
Credit?
Yes.
You could say
Those
you're
are
sorry.
brilliant lines.
You could say you're sorry.
But didn't you come in afterwards and you had a nice time and you did your show?
And you didn't
my
have your
daughter
daughter
was
here.
she was hurt. I mean,
I see. So then you got upset
So
and you
then
went
I
on
got
the Man Queer show and you
No, I
badmouthed
didn't
me.
then go on that Man Cow show.
Right.
And I'm not here to discuss Man Cow either.
Right.
Okay. You know, anyway, I had a great time this weekend, flew in Friday.
So
And
you're feeling better about us?
only because of you, Robin. You know that.
Hey, can I ask Mark a question? This is a question, and I know it's a little bit personal. It's not a sexual question.
Yeah.
If you would say, roughly what percentage of the Martha Ray money is left? I mean,
the
do you,
Martha Ray
No, but I mean,
money.
do you...
It's all in this mansion I built in Bel Air, and we just went through horrible mudslides. Now I'm going to do construction again.
So wait a second.
The mansion was destroyed?
The patio was above the penthouse. The rains were insane. You saw what happened in
I
California.
thought you were selling that place.
Every now and then I think about selling it. I'm emotionally attached to it, honestly. I built the whole thing.
But how does
And
Mohr
it's
generate income if it's not the Martha? No, it's a legitimate question. Like, in other words,
yes, it's legitimate.
You got the Martha Ray money, right?
Yes.
So that you have, and that's fine, and you deserve it, I guess. But how do you generate income?
Well, let's get serious. I'm the one that owned 30,000 shares of that stock at 50 cents. But you invest. You lose, you make money, this, that, and the other thing. You know,
He doesn't have to work. He's got a lot of money, evidently.
I don't have to work. I polish furniture all day in my mansion. What do I do?
No, you don't have to work,
But
do
I
you?
want to...
Do you work?
Oh, you do? What do you do?
I have to work.
Doing what?
Well, I'm looking for a job. You have anything in mind?
Looking for a job for 14
right now,
years.
Well, that brings us to this. So we had Evil Dave Letterman call Mark.
Yes.
You haven't even heard this playback. I thought it was great.
Okay.
Evil Dave called you.
Yeah, right. And I
So Mark
thought it
said,
was... I never heard of Evil Dave. I thought...
You thought it was Dave Letterman.
I swear on
well,
all
we
that...
wanted you to think it was Dave Letterman.
But it really sounds like David Letterman.
It's a great
Verbatim.
impression. So
Great. It's perfect.
Here is Mark Harris thinking he's going to get booked on the Dave Letterman show.
Okay.
Right.
I like this. This is something great.
Well, it sounds just like David Letterman.
Here we go.
But David's not calling guests.
Oh, yes, he is.
You never know.
He calls Mark Harris.
His show's not that great.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Mark Harris, please?
Yes, who's calling?
Mark, it's me, Dave. How are you? Now, I understand you were on Larry King, and you want to be on the show, possibly.
What is your show?
The Late Show. I'm David Letterman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
all right.
Clear. Yeah, hi, David.
How are
it's a
you?
pleasure to talk to you.
That's
and,
good.
I appreciate and thank you for the call.
No problem.
So, I would love it any time.
All right. So now, what do you think you'd be able to come on, and what would you like to talk about and do?
Well, right now, I have a few things. For example, I propose to Rudy Giuliani right now to underwrite war bonds, being he owns Ernst & Young, to go ahead with the images of Martha Ray. As you know, the patriot she is.
Right.
Let her live in perpetuity, and let this country become united like she was. That's very genuine, important to me for this country.
This is what I love about Mark. He's so into himself. Let me just say that.
No, not me. Into me?
No, what I love about you is, A, you think David Letterman would call you at your house.
Well, Monterey
personally.
sued David Letterman many years ago.
Oh, I
and
didn't know that.
NBC, yeah.
And I also like that you think it would be interesting on the show to talk about this stuff. I like that.
I thought when he said, I want to propose to Giuliani, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
I'd get on my knees for that one.
Let's continue.
That's number one. Now replacing Howard Stern with Infinity, my agent's right on top of it, and Andrew Dice Clay has agreed to be my duo.
Right.
And the name of the show is Famous and Andy.
All right, I was going to ask you, now you're familiar with my show, you know.
Yes.
And we'll try to have you on as soon as possible, but, you know, would you be interested? I can see if we can do something for you.
More than interested. Whatever you want.
All right, well, listen, let me run this by the powers that be.
Go ahead.
And we'll see what we can do. Listen, we'll call you back.
Okay.
We got your number, and I'll let you go.
Oh, sure. Go right ahead.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
So now Mark's excited. He got the call from Dave, and then...
Wait a minute. He also unleashed a bombshell. He's taken over the show with Andrew Dice Clay.
Well, he told you he wants to take over the show.
Famous and Andy.
Famous and Andy. His agent's right on top of it, like his agent's on top of everything.
Well, I think his wife would agree with you.
Yeah. I think I've heard in these halls that you have the inside track.
I know, not the inside track.
That's what I'm hearing.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Which track are you on?
I'm hearing that you...
Track 3.
The one that's derailed.
I hear there's a really good shot of you at Famous Andy and
Famous and Andy.
Famous and Andy
I spoke
replacing
to
us.
Andrew. We had a good conversation
Yes.
about that.
Did
But
you?
no- Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I believe you and Andrew are the next hot team, and I would endorse you taking over the show.
It could have been.
Yeah. What happened?
No, Mark Lichtman doesn't think this is going anyplace. I don't want to mention, mention
kidding.
names. No,
Who's
he
Mark
spoke to a few
Lichtman?
people.
Mark Lichtman isn't insane?
Shapiro Lichtman.
Oh, he says no way.
He didn't like the conversations as they,
As they... Because what?
They don't know who they're going to put
Because
here.
of Dice, you mean?
No, not at all because of Dice. I think Dice is very
Why don't they just partner you with someone else? You're the draw, not Dice.
I don't think Infinity knows what they're doing because
Exactly.
they can't put anyone after you. I mean, for the ratings, that
Right,
is.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I still endorse
you.
you.
Yield
I would.
a lot of ratings.
I still feel you should be the guy to
You know,
replace me.
I came into New York this weekend, the greatest bar mitzvah at the Plaza I ever went to. Now, I got to tell you this, because they were all your fans. I mean,
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Well, of course.
You could be a little humble. They
Well, what is
love
there to be
you.
humble? Everybody loves me.
The bar mitzvah was
What's going on with your
sensational.
mouth? It looks like it's frozen.
Dry
mouth,
Too
okay.
much drinking this weekend.
So then Mark Harris gets a call back from David Letterman. Let's just
Yes,
finish this.
okay, finish this.
And
We're not going to hear about the greatest bar mitzvah ever.
No, it was unbelievable.
why is it the greatest bar mitzvah ever?
Besides the sushi bar?
Yes.
They had all these actors and actresses dressed up in white and performing and neon lights. And the mother of the bar mitzvah boy, this Stephanie Lerner, she is unbelievable.
Isn't that too much, though? Isn't there a point
13.
where it loses the religious aspect of it?
There was no religious aspect.
Exactly,
actually.
my point.
No, you're right. It was like a staged Broadway show. It was wonderful.
You had a good time.
A great time. I met a nice lawyer. It was great.
And he is interested in you? Oh, she.
And she even had dealings with your Dominic Barber.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
hasn't?
Oh.
You're Dominic.
Mine, huh?
Not
All right.
mine.
So then, Evil Dave calls back Mark Harris because Mark is waiting.
Powers that
No,
be.
because I believe.
Yes.
I mean, you know that sounds
All right,
like
here we
that.
go. Yes, it
Right.
does.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, Mark?
Yes.
It's Dave again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, there was a couple of things I want to run by you here first, real quick, and I appreciate your time.
Go ahead.
You know Paul Schaefer, my band leader, don't you?
Sure.
Paul's a big fan of you, and, he's mentioned you a couple of times to me.
Yeah.
Now, Paul and I had this idea that we do a bit on the show where I give you a grumpy munchkin.
A grumpy munchkin.
While Paul checks you for hemorrhoids. And,
No.
what do you think?
No.
You don't want to do that?
No.
All right. Would you be willing to, kiss Paul Schaefer's ass?
Not exactly.
You don't find me attractive, do you?
Do I find you attractive?
Yeah.
I don't know. How big is your wallet?
How big is your by the way?
I wouldn't know. I haven't measured it. Do you want that in centimeters or inches?
Oh, yeah, I'll put that in the email. Would you be willing to do a buttermilk bath with me on the air?
No.
Are you a power bottom or a power top?
Are you a pitch hitter?
No, I'm not a pitch hitter.
I hope not, because you got to be a catcher to go out with me.
Yeah, all right. Do you shave your ass hair?
No, someone does it for me.
There you go. And how many have you sucked in your life?
Never.
Attaboy. All right. Well, listen, I just wanted to say wish you good holidays. And how often do you off?
Well, you know something, it depends.
Yeah. Does a vagina repulse you?
No, I think
right.
that's where my 4 children came from.
Well, there you go. How about if I you in the ass over here? Will that work?
Oh.
Finally.
I still thought it was him with fantasies. I did. I thought it was him with fantasies.
That's what I love about you.
Case.
That's what I love about you.
Oh, my goodness. You'll buy anything.
No, I wouldn't buy anything. It depends on the sale.
You're trying to get a musical career together. Here's a question I have for you. Why do you always use other people's music for your songs? Why not write some original songs?
Original tunes. I did a few original tunes, yeah.
Right.
But did you get the song on Paris Hilton?
I heard your song about Brad Pitt.
Oh, but that's the original signature tune.
I see.
Yeah. But no,
have you heard his Brad Pitt song?
No, I haven't.
He's evidently way into this Brad Pitt breakup with Jennifer Aniston. I'll give you a piece of this song.
A piece.
This is and it's the same song every time.
And then you go to the website, and you can now hear every one in full.
Yes.
www.akamarkharris.com.
Okay, Blondie, this is for you. Dear Brad Pitt, can you tell me just a bit? Is your breakup just because of Janet's? That wardrobe malfunction isn't worth such a fuss.
I didn't understand this. Why would Brad Pitt
break them up?
Just tying up the gossip to the gossip and making it the story.
Right.
Like
it makes no sense.
Like the tabloids, they make sense.
Jennifer is prettier and has a nicer bust. Just think again, because it isn't easy getting a divorce. Of course. What do you think, Blondie? You're looking hot, Brad. Many guys will want you, especially the straight ones.
We should taser you right now.
Really?
Get naked. We're going to taser you. What did you write about Paris Hilton?
The beat. I mean, you got Leo DeLion just outdid himself with that one.
Really?
Music. It's a tango.
And what are these new glasses? These are huge glasses.
Why are your glasses growing? Why are they getting so big?
Something got to grow. I just had my 56th birthday.
You're slowly becoming Charles Nelson Riley.
God forbid.
Swifty Lazar.
Well, you look good for 56. I got to say. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I know you had a facelift.
At 46.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. Now, let's call... Oh, Vinny wants to say something. Yes, Vinny.
Howard, the feud stems from the fact that after that second phone call, Mark was so pissed he sent me this long email threatening all kinds of legal action. He was going to sue me, you, Infinity. I think they were nervous because he thought that was
That's
real.
not legal action. That's not true. Don't exaggerate, Vinny.
Mark, I have the email. You were so pissed off. And he ends with, Vinny, I trust and I hope you weren't a part of this.
That's right. That I said.
Hey, you want to hear some gossip?
Yeah, sure. I'll turn it into a tune.
You know,
and I'm animating
Joey
all my
Buttafuoco?
songs. Yes.
Listen to this.
I do.
He's animating all his songs. Okay.
Oh, good.
I am.
I look forward to that.
Well, someone has to.
Here's a bit of gossip. You like gossip.
Love it.
Joey Buttafuoco calls me like an hour ago and says he was supposed... I read about this in the paper. He was supposed to be on Saturday Night Live.
He was?
With Paris Hilton this weekend. They were going to do a sketch together. At the last minute, Paris Hilton canceled it and said that she did not want to appear with Joey Buttafuoco, that it would hurt her image.
Who got a hold of her?
I want to know. You want to hear the story or not?
Yeah, no, I'm
All right, here we go.
To be
bring him
barter
in.
for his song?
Joey, come in and tell us what happened. And write a song about this, please.
If you want one.
I'm always interested.
All about Buttafuoco and Paris?
I said to Joey, why don't you just call up?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing, Joey?
Hello, hi there. How are
There
you?
he is. Sit down. Oh, hey, man, how you doing?
How are you?
Really good, really good.
Now here's the morning team.
Me to do here.
This is the morning team.
Mark Harris and Joey Buttafuoco.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Joey, fill us in. You just got out of jail, right?
Good morning, everybody.
You just got out of jail.
Again, can you believe that?
No.
No, I didn't just get out of jail. I got out in September.
September. And what was that for?
Something I didn't do.
Was your lawyer Mark Aragos?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean something you didn't do?
It wasn't Mark. It was somebody else.
What do you mean something you didn't do?
Well, I had a collision shop in California.
Right.
Great body shop. It was a real, just did high-end auto repair.
Yeah, my stepson knows that.
Yeah. So
what'd you do wrong?
I really
I was just doing business the way everybody does business in this industry.
Right.
And really, the cops brought a car to me that they damaged.
Yeah.
And I fixed it, but because I knew that the guy who was playing a regular guy that wasn't like a cop.
Do you understand that?
I really
know
shouldn't
he
tell
got
you.
charged with trying
Yes,
to,
I do.
You know
to
what happened?
tell people how to get out of insurance.
No, but that's not
claims
really
or
what
something?
happened. You know, cops brought a
Because
car
Marty the
into me.
Midget came on here and said that you ripped him off.
No.
Really?
You didn't?
I know Marty really, really good. I didn't rip him off.
No? All right.
I wasn't there.
Mark, you understand what Joey's saying?
You know what happened, Howard?
Yes.
What did you say?
100%. You mean about why he went to jail?
Yeah, I don't
It was
understand.
insurance
I know it's
fraud.
car business.
The cops brought a car to me that they damaged, but they didn't tell me they were cops. So I told the guy, don't do it. It's insurance fraud. You can get in trouble, and so could I.
Right.
And I have a copy of the tape, but it didn't matter. So then they brought it back, and then I just said, well, I didn't do it, so I'll just repair it for them. They asked me to repair it.
Right.
I settled the insurance claim, and because I had knowledge that it may have been insurance fraud, I got pinched.
Wow.
$4,600 claim. Ooh, they got the bad guy.
$4,600?
That's all it was, yeah.
Wow.
This guy's out there cutting
What
cars
is it,
for
Robin?
millions.
You're shaking your head, Robin. What is
Because this always happens to Joey.
It does.
Remember when he was trying to help the prostitute?
Right.
You know, it's just always.
Help her do what?
That's a new show. Help the prostitute.
Nobody believes, you know,
what?
Joey, I don't know anything about
But
car insurance
I'm
or
telling you,
fraud,
man, that's
but
really what happened. I was like, you guys got to be kidding me. This guy's cutting cars in the valley that are like selling parts to the Iraqis.
but that's other
man.
people.
I'm
You
like,
see, but you can't
You
always
I don't
say-
do that.
You gotta live.
be straight.
You
You
gotta
gotta
live a
do-
clean
yeah.
life.
Right.
You want to know how
You can't
silly?
say, "Oh, everyone else is doing bad things. Why just me?"
I didn't really think I was doing anything bad just because I had knowledge that Mark damaged his car. Well, I didn't do it, but if he
Yeah,
wants
but
me to repair
Joey,
it, I'll
what's the
repair it.
difference between
you know what they
banging
told me
a
to do?
prostitute and banging up a car?
The big difference.
Yeah,
so
I know. One's in flesh.
I asked the cops, I said, well, what was I supposed to do if somebody brings a car in that they damage and I know they damaged it? They should have called the cops. Nobody will be in business, man. Come on.
Wait a second. So
you
you're
save a deductible for somebody, it's fraud. If you don't take a screw out that the insurance company
Are you?
pays
I'm
for,
trying to understand this
it's
because I'm
fraud.
done. Are you telling me a lot of guys damage their own cars to get the money?
No, I'm telling you. No. In this case, and I don't do insurance, I don't do fraud, but they got me in a sting. They brought me a car that was damaged, that the police department damaged. It was
Okay.
a setup from the DA's office.
All right, I understand.
They damaged the car.
Okay.
They brought it to me.
Right. And you said, I'll repair it.
We'll repair it. I did the insurance estimate for them through their insurance company.
So why is that fraud?
Because I had knowledge that that guy damaged the car.
I see. They told you ahead of time.
I didn't do it.
They didn't tell me ahead of time.
They told you ahead of time that they damaged their own car.
Yeah, they did.
Right.
The guy that brought it in, the undercover
Yeah, if
cop.
they had told you they were cops, you wouldn't have done it.
Robin. I was born at night, baby, but not last night. Come on, but still, they got me for the big 4,600.
Well,
you know, what are you
all
gonna
right.
do?
So now, how many months did you do in jail for that?
I copped out to a year and got 5 or 6 months.
Explain what I read in the paper, though. Saturday Night Live story. Explain it to Mark Harris. He's got an analytical mind.
I had a great opportunity. Lauren Michaels, who I have a lot of respect for. I love Saturday Night Live. I have since the early days.
Okay.
And I got the call to come out and do the show.
Right.
So when did you come out?
I came out Friday.
Came out?
They've not out of the closet.
No,
Mark.
I was
All right, Mark. Don't wait a second.
Okay.
So, wait, this is not funny. So you don't you have to rehearse for the week with Paris Hilton?
Yeah, but it was all pre-approved sketch. She knew about it. Everything was done.
What was the sketch?
The sketch was that Paris was going to open the show with Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
And because of her looming sex scandal with the tape that Lauren viewed 8 times to make sure that it was her, Paris, and he told her basically she can't do the show because of the sex scandal and the tape, and it wouldn't be good for the integrity of Saturday Night Live, which it was a funny thing. It was a funny thing.
Okay, go ahead.
And then he brings me out
As the
to save the show,
replacement
as a
host.
Right, you're
replacement
going to host the show because...
Yeah.
And what would you say? Did you have a line?
Yeah, I came out. I would open the show, have a little dialogue with Lauren, which I was really looking forward to doing, high-fiving and all this.
All right. So there was
and then
no
I was the
rehearsal.
guy that was going to say,
Live
from New York, it's Saturday night. And
Right.
it was a pretty funny thing, getting rid of her and bringing me out after
That's
30
right.
years.
So you certainly don't have to explain the joke. I understand it.
Thank you.
So you're saying that... did you go to rehearsal on Monday, or you were just flown in for that Friday?
No, I was flown in Friday to do the show Saturday night.
Okay, so she must have rehearsed with you at least one time.
I never met her.
Never met her?
Never met her.
And what point did you get the call that they wanted you out?
3 o'clock in the morning, I got a call that the sketch was canceled.
3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning?
Saturday morning. I was like, okay. You know.
And did they say why it was canceled?
Well, later in the day when I went out for lunch with Ivanka, we were talking about it, and then all of a sudden, I think the media knew before I knew what the reason was, because then I started to get approached by media people at the Post and stuff like that. And they told me that she freaked out and locked herself in the dressing room. And I was like, why? You know?
But she had to know about it all
overwhelmed.
week, right?
Yeah, well, she approved. She reapproved all the sketches.
Wow.
From what I'm told. So I don't even know what the truth
Well,
is.
maybe a friend of hers got a hold of her and told her of your reputation and what went down with the...
My reputation?
Yes, your reputation.
She's worried about my reputation?
Well, you've had some run-ins with the law.
And you just got out of jail.
I just didn't put it on tape, Howard.
Well, I'm just saying, though, you can certainly understand that someone might...
Ball tickling going on. It wasn't me.
Wasn't you? No, man. What do you mean? What are we talking about?
So, no, about
He's
Paris.
talking about the Paris tape.
I'm rolling because I never heard anything because it was me. I was just told she freaked out. There was too many sketches that she was in, and she couldn't remember all of her lines, where the only lines that she had in our sketch was a couple of and us. And
that doesn't hold any water.
No. So what was the end result? What did they end up doing when Paris Hilton came out on Saturday Night Live?
They wound up doing the American Idol sketch, which I thought that was very funny.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was good.
It would have been very funny if you came in a jail costume and went out there with her.
You know, you
That
should
would
be
have been
writing
funny.
for that
Well,
show.
yeah, I know.
When are you going to take over my show?
Yeah, Howard, all of a sudden,
Mark
you're
is taking over.
Yeah, I'm
You
taking
are
over.
a nut.
All of a sudden, Howard, you're a guest on the Mark Harris
The rest of the world is
I
crazy.
hate orange. I will never wear orange.
Oh, thank God I didn't wear my orange sweater.
There you go, man.
Well,
so that was that. But Saturday Night Live was great to me. They flew us in first class, put us in a great hotel. You know, took good care of us. I can only say that.
Wow.
Right. All right.
I was
Great
bummed
time
out,
for the
man.
Paris Hilton song.
I was
It's
bummed
funny.
out because I really wanted to do the show, you know. But what are you gonna do? That's showbiz, man. That happens, you know.
So now, where's the auto body business at this point? You're
gone.
You're gone. That's gone.
How are you making a
It's
living?
gone. Well, you know, I do this and that.
Right. What do you do?
I stay home, clean the pool.
Oh, and I do furniture.
Honestly, Ivanka will tell you, I don't,
The artist couple.
I just hang out, and I live
Where
out,
are you
I
living
live out
now?
in the valley. I got a nice ranch out
Okay.
there, so I take care of my horses and my dogs, and once in a while
And you have
I
enough
ride.
money to live for the rest of your life? Wow.
Well, that's good, because maybe then you can stay out of trouble. It's when you try to do business.
You know
get
what?
into trouble.
No, I'm good in business. I really am, Robin. And I got a great partner out there, Ronnie, and we got a little business that we're starting that we're bringing out from New York. And
What is the business?
It's ice cream business.
An ice cream business.
All right.
How much trouble can you get in ice cream, right? Unless
You'll
you're selling
figure
crack.
out a way.
Ice cream fraud.
Wear a jail uniform
You
and
charged
sell
me
that
for
ice cream.
sprinkles, and you didn't give them to me. That's about the most that can happen.
All right, let me recap here. Let's first of all say that Mark Harris, I guess there is no feud. I thought there was going to be some
No.
big feud.
We don't have a
Come
feud.
on.
Not you, me and him.
Howard,
Yeah,
why?
Mark was.
I don't
supposed to be
know.
fighting
That's
with
what I
us.
heard.
Now,
No,
he hates me and Fred.
Oh.
The next feud is in Iran. Come on.
Mark, so everything is on track. You continue to...
Well, I'm in the process of animating all these songs.
And
And I
that's
saw
on-
the first bit. It's really cute.
And that's on AKA Mark Harris?
AKA MarkHarris.com, but then I'm going to have a new website for the animation.
All right. So that's what's going on with Mark. And Mark is not appearing on David Letterman, even though you just
You
heard that.
never know.
But he might be.
You never
Well, now
know.
Dave might get the idea.
I think I should do a song about Dave.
I think, and what
Anybody else you want me to do a song on?
Yes, SpongeBob Queer Pants. Joey, you are here to say that you're starting an ice cream business
With my partner, Ronnie.
with Ronnie.
What's the name?
You know what?
You can't?
Yeah, it's just, I can't.
Why can't? What are you afraid someone will steal it?
No, it's a big franchise, and we're bringing it out to L.A., so it's pretty good.
It's called Dairy Cocaine.
Artie, I saw you in the hall before I was nice, right?
Oh, come on. I'm
Yeah.
joking
I was
around.
nice, right?
Well, of course.
He calls in sick. I heard that BS. It was horrible.
Right.
Someone sent me an email on that, too. I'm not kidding. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, but he is. He is what? Sick.
Thank you, Mark.
You don't like Artie, do you, Mark?
I feel Mark has hostility towards me.
No, I don't have hostility.
No?
No.
Oh, good. All right.
I like Lou Costello better, but
Well, so do I.
You're okay.
There's a lot of people I like better.
Yeah.
You feeling the love from me, Artie?
I love Joey.
I love you too, man.
Really? Yeah.
All right, so
I was
Joey,
the only one out of 5,000 people that brought that guy a drink at the House of Blues on the stage. He was like sucking on the ice.
I needed a drink.
He was tanked, man. He was tanked.
Joe was nice enough to bring me a drink on stage, which is exactly what I need.
all right, Joey Buttafuoco says,
I have no beef with Saturday night. I really don't.
you
I
have
love
no
them.
beef with Saturday Night with Paris Hilton. Do you have a beef?
No, why? I don't even know her.
You don't even
know
care.
her.
You don't even care.
I still don't know what happened.
All right.
You know, she locked herself in a dressing room and freaked out. I mean, people do that. It happens.
One of these days, we're going to try to get to the bottom of that.
We're going to work on
we
that.
may play the Paris Hilton song.
I think we're at the bottom.
I don't have that song.
No, Vinny was supposed to give it to you.
He didn't give it to me.
Hello, Paris Hilton.
What was that?
Sing it now.
Sing it, yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Come on, Mark.
I can't. The beat is too exquisite. I don't want to ruin
It's
it.
an exquisite
No, you have to love it.
Leo DeLion.
It's a tango, I think.
It is. How'd you remember? You remember everything.
Tomorrow, Sylvester Stallone will join us.
Yeah, he's staying at a hotel we party.
Yeah.
You were with Sylvester?
Oh, till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
No. Come on, really?
We believe you.
Carry on, man. We believe you. Of course, I can say anything I want. People are going to
Real rocky road.
It wasn't me.
All right. Listen, congratulations to both of you. You're on the
Thanks.
fast track.
Thank you.
And
Life is good.
We will come back, do the news for you. Richard Belzer will sit in for the news.
Yes.
But first, these words.
You better cover your rear, I said.
What the hell is that?
What?
Whoa.
I like that.
Or is gay
Good
bashing.
advice, but I had no idea
You better cover your rear.
that they'd put that in a song.
Hey, Vin.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, by the way, let me just tell you, up on howardstern.com right now is a picture of Sal and Lindsay Lohan from the Napster party last
I
night.
have to take a look at that. I didn't see those.
Yeah, you'll love that.
I wasn't invited to a Napster party.
No, you were too busy downloading.
I wanted to tell you that, you know how Mark Harris, like, always sends stuff unsolicited, like, you know, we never care, he sends stuff almost every week.
Right.
Well, Jason called me the other day because he was looking for one specific song, the one that you just played, the Bonnie Blake one. So I call Mark, I say, Mark, email me the song. He sends me 100 CDs of the song. He's so excited because he thinks you want to give them away.
Well, he called. What happens is he emails me and he says, Gary, why aren't you playing my Robert Blake song? So I email him back and I go, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Because it's gay?
And then he always goes, the answer to everything is, Vinny's got it.
Yeah.
In other words, Vinny's like the holding house for all of his music.
Because, I mean, seriously? I mean, it's not, there's no point of view. I still don't understand. Is he on the side of Robert Blake?
They never make sense. They never make sense.
The song doesn't make sense.
The one he did about Michael Jackson, he starts by chastising him, then he starts seducing him by the end of the song.
Yeah.
You have that one?
All I got is this.
Oh, there's so much.
Robert Blake song.
I desperately want to make love to a schoolboy.
You know, just when you prepare yourself for Mark and you say, okay, it's going to be gay, he out-gays.
No, he's one of the royal family. That's ridiculous.
The first 4 notes are gay.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you start playing, that's gayer than I ever imagined it could be.
It's like a gay salute.
That's gay.
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted the sausage.
I wait for the Little Rascals to come out.
You know what that is, too? That's just a sound that almost doesn't exist anymore. It's
well, that's his
the only people who can hear that are gay people.
I swear to God, Mark wishes he was in the 20s or the 30s, that he could sing through the big megaphone, that he was like Rudy Valley.
No.
Like he's in a whole other time. You once said... You once said, like, Mark, every piece of music he does doesn't resemble anything made in the last 50 years.
My nuts. Howard, he has so much going on right now.
What? What could he have going on?
He's insisting. He gives me these phone numbers for me to call the people to verify. He's got, I think it's AT&T, a big phone company wants to hire Mark to market cell phones. That's what he sausage.
Yeah.
And what they do is, I've actually seen the montages. They're pretty interesting. They take his songs and they make music videos out of them by using, like, cutouts of, like, Michael Jackson or Robert Blake.
What is that, gay TNT?
He went to eat with his wife at night and parked the car out of sight. Bye, Bonnie. Left her in the car alone. Did Barney have no cell phone?
Cars are crashing on the highway.
Barney. No one really cares or understands it. 'Cause Barney Bakley plotted like a bandit. She played Blitzo and drove him wild just because she planned to have Blake's child. Charges now filed.
Oh my God.
Hey, did you watch the television interview with Barbara Walters and Robert Blake? Those ratings were so high, they were higher than any Beretta episode. And Robert Blake was so angry, my goodness. He's angry with Barbara Walters. He's angry with the prosecuting attorney, his attorney, and the prison guards, too. I wonder, why ain't he angry with a guy who shot his wife? Robert Blake should never be found guilty. Take the stand and show you're clean, not filthy. There are many reasons why insanity's a sort of alibi. Use it, or else you will lose it.
Oh, my God.
You need a road map to follow that song.
The funniest thing in the song is Fred playing that the porno duck sound effect.
And you know what's great about
That
Mark?
should be in every song in the top 5.
Mark can spin anything. The only thing that Mark will get out of today's show, he'll never acknowledge that those sound effects were played or that we goofed on it. He'll just call everyone he knows and send out an email and say, they played that song twice today.
Yeah.
And he never gets mad at me. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, he loves you.
It doesn't make sense. Play the Dear Michael song. You have to play that one.
You got it?
I got to find it.
Yeah, you have to.
Hey,
It's a train wreck.
You know what makes me furious is that's where Martha Ray's money's going. Like, he pays for studio time.
Did you see his house?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He has 2 mansions in Beverly Hills combined into one.
I know.
Man.
He's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That guy just makes me laugh.
And he got custody of the kid.
You just wonder, like, what his day is filled with. Like,
I can't even imagine. But I'm just thinking, this is like what you see on vaudeville.
He's always traveling. He's always in Europe with Boris.
oh, he's doing something.
I thought he stopped going to Europe. So
Nah, he goes with Boris. They get that douche dots, whatever, that hand cream. He's always sending me hand cream.
Hand cream.
It's called douche dots.
I know. He got me a bottle.
Hey, you know what's funny? You don't have the buttermilk bath phone call that I recorded that time.
Dude, I can't get into a whole Mark Harris
you're in Mark world.
Yeah, but that stuff is fun.
The one where he goes, let me drip.
That's the one where I had to figure out how to record this impossible phone call. I couldn't believe it was happening.
Wait while I drip.
my Debbie. No, that was another one. He was in the bath with his boyfriend.
Yeah, all right. I got to go.
What is it with gay men and hand cream anyway?
I don't know. I can't figure that whole thing out.
Makes him feel like a woman.
All right, hey, Vin, I got to go, man.
Okay, I got to go.
Later.
Vinny has to go, too.
Don't really have to go.
No, you don't.
I do.
Vinny sent me a picture of his naked ass.
Hey, you got to admit, you stopped talking about it, right? It was pretty good.
What?
It kind of shut you up because you said I had a celluloid ass, and that was fine.
Oh, my God. Vinny, let me put that up on the website.
No. But, Howard, there's nothing wrong with that ass.
Yeah, well, then why can't we put it on the website?
Because it's my ass.
It's startlingly bad.
Let me tell you something. My ass against your ass, Artie, and Howard's, hands down, I win.
Let us take a good picture.
I just have to take a wisp of hair off of it.
A wisp? The forest down there.
No, there wasn't a forest. It was just like a little, like when you're going bald on top, it was just a little piece.
Oh, man.
Let us get a good picture. Come in here and have Jason take a nice digital photo.
I saw what Jason did to my picture yesterday.
Yeah, all right, I got to go.
Okay.
Bye.
I got to go.
I need to see a good shot of that.
I could put a picture of a rhino's ass up there and it would look better. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't have a good ass, but I'm not busy taking pictures of it and sending it to people.
And thinking it's good.
Yeah. I know it's bad. I know it's funny. All right, I guess we don't have that song at our fingertips. Jessica Hahn's on the phone. She wants to talk to us, but I got to take a break.
We probably buried that song.
Yeah, I'll be right back when we'll get back to the phones, and there's a million things to talk about. We'll get to everything right after this. I'm whining too much, you think? I like the song.
No, it's cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Let me see. Gary said this is their big hit. I'm out of it. I don't even know this band.
I don't even recognize the name.
I know the name. I heard Cabby blabbing about them one night.
That's something.
Like Charlotte! Yeah! New album, July 28th, coming up.
I was asking the guys this morning, I said, do you think Cabby genuinely is excited about, like, the new Good Charlotte album, or is he just real good at getting excited on the air?
And they said?
They think I think he's genuinely excited.
I don't.
They think he's putting it on.
Marty thinks he's putting it on. Gary thinks he's genuinely excited.
I think Cabby is a fantastic showman.
You don't think he cares about Good Charlotte?
New Foo Fighters, November 2nd. Yeah!
Yeah, I mean, he's way excited about it.
Well, he's excited about a lot of things, if you notice, like trim spa and...
Hammer relief.
Hammer relief. Very excited about hammer relief. Crowd.
Yeah. Okay. That's that.
So now we know who they are.
That's hot.
I went on the, Richard Christie pulled this for me. He goes, here's Tom on the bulletin board. Tom Chiasano, our general manager, went on the Howard Stern bulletin board last night, which is kind of a brave move. Because he went on there. Now I'm looking, now I've got a printout of the whole bulletin board, which you can go on howardstern.com and see.
Was it brutal?
Yeah. Tom Chiasano is a homosexual. Evidence below. Tom Chiasano takes it up the A. You effing rapist. Tom Chiasano is my favorite android. So I guess Tom went in there and started his own thread.
Oh, boy, did he.
Yeah. I'll read you some of this. So Tom goes on, I've come on a few times before, but this is my first try at a discussion. So the first guy goes, whoop-de-doo. Beat it. We're having fun. This is a very entertaining thread. I do love the bulletin board. I have to say. I love it.
I had a great time.
And I'm glad you went on there.
Thank you.
Then the next guy goes, die. But then some people say some nice stuff to you.
Yeah, there were some nice things.
Hi, Tom. So you in Vegas. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of crap, but I have to say I think you're not half bad. It's kind of nice.
Which, yeah.
Then they know Tom likes movies, so it was like, Tom, did you see The Last Born Supremacy?
Yes. Yes, I did, and I also recommended The Manchurian Candidate.
Yes. And then it goes back to the insult. Sit on your 9-iron. Then the guy goes, hey, Tom, glad you beat cancer.
That was nice.
Hey, Tom,
by the way, I have news for you.
Yeah.
I had my 6-year checkup a week ago.
Yeah.
And I'm good to stay.
All right, good for you, man.
Thank you.
Way to beat it. Man, there's an article in Glamour Magazine. I know, what am I doing with Glamour Magazine? But you know what, it ain't a half, but they got some good articles in there. I know, all right, so I'm gay.
You didn't even give us a chance.
Right.
That's
you
one of the
started
things.
calling yourself names as soon as you said the name of the magazine.
I saved you from beating me up.
Well, that's one of those things you immediately defend yourself.
My girlfriend reads Glamour, and she left this article for me to read.
I get it.
It was so goddamn depressing.
What was this about?
This girl who's a writer, she's written a couple of books, 30 years old. 32. So she feels a lump in her breast. And she's like, you know, I have to go to the doctor and get this checked out. She calls her doctor. Doctor says, we don't have any appointments for like a month. So she's like, who cares? I'll wait a month. So she waits a month. They go in. Doctor says, terminal, you're dying. That's it.
You know, I got to give a big props to, Sloan Kettering, best cancer hospital in the world, Dan Coit, best doctor in the world. They don't make you wait. You got a problem, you call, they get to see you. You just get in right away. And I know they do the same in their breast cancer. There's no protocol. You have a problem, they'll see you.
All right, so she waited a month. You know how like sometimes you get a lump or something, you go, I could certainly wait.
Go away, you think, you know?
You don't think it's urgent.
Right.
Right, they tell her, forget it, there's nothing we can do for you. Wow. So the name of the article is Saying Goodbye to My Life.
Oh.
And this girl is so great. She's such a great writer, and she had met this guy 4 months before she was diagnosed. And the guy's a great guy, love of her life. And he sticks with her for, I think it's 3 years that she has this cancer before she dies, or 2 years. They have this relationship, but he refuses to like move in with her because he can't do it. But he sees her every weekend, and she's talking about how I could really see that I was going to have kids with him, and now I'll never be able to have a kid. And I hope that he finds a woman and shares the rest of his life with her, but, you know, I only wish I could be that woman. Then she goes out and gets a dog because she wants to rescue a dog before she dies. And then she starts talking about who's going to take care of my dog when I'm gone.
and her mother starts sacrificing her life, putting it aside and taking care of her. You know, taking care of her, not meeting any people. She goes, I'm worried about all these people who are taking care of me. What's going to happen with my boyfriend? What's going to happen to the dog? I'm so, you know, she's so angry. I want to be here to be with them.
Right.
I love life. She starts to list all the things she loves, all the things she imagined she could do. And then she started, you know, she wrote some books. And at the very end of the article, she says, look, I don't know how much longer I have, and I hope I live long enough to see Kerry win and Bush out of office. And I don't even know that I'm going to ever know who wins the election.
She might die not knowing what happened next.
But she said, the one thing I ask of you is to just remember me. I wrote this article because I didn't want to just be remembered by the people who love me, but I want to be remembered by everyone. I don't want to be forgotten. I really don't want to be forgotten. And you read this thing, and it tears your heart up. And then it says at the end of the article, she died 8 days before this was published.
Oh,
you know,
she's already gone.
Yeah. So you read this thing, and you go, I mean, you're so lucky to have your health and to have your life. And Tom knows this, because he beat cancer.
Yeah, I can't tell you. That gives me chills, because that could have been me. It absolutely, positively could have been me. It in a lot of ways, should have been me.
Beth gave this to me to read over dinner. My dinner, I almost threw up.
No.
Horrible. So if you know, so the thing is, like, now I'm going to read her book because
you want to remember her. You want to do her thing.
That's a good article. I wish they would put an article like that in a non-gay magazine so I could read it.
Yeah, could they put that in Sports Illustrated?
Yeah, like why is that to being glamorous?
Yeah, why don't the gay people have to have the
I
fun?
said to Beth, I'm not going to read glamour. She goes, I tell you what, I'll rip it out and you can read it. I go, all right, then I'm not gay.
You don't want to be walking around with your glamour magazine?
And it's shoved in the back of the magazine too. It's like, you know, after you know, how to get 12 orgasms in bed after that article.
And what to wear and your makeup and the latest lipstick color.
How to treat a penis.
And Beth even said she wouldn't have read it, but she was on some gig where she had to wait for 2 hours, and it was like the only magazine she had, so
she went through the whole
thing.
She might not have even gotten to that article.
No.
Do you know what month that was? The week? I got to read that.
I can find out for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
That is.
I wish I knew the girl's name. I feel bad.
Sad.
You're not remembering her.
Well, I'm not.
The story.
I'm not. You're right.
I know people who were that woman.
Yeah.
They're not here.
But she's some writer. When you read this, she gets this dog that had a broken leg, and she saves its life.
And then what happens to the dog?
And the dog and her are so attached.
Is the dog
Because you always have to worry about, even worry about where your pets are going to go when you die.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh, you do too, Artie.
They'll go back to the wild where they belong.
Yeah.
Go back to eating a shoe. They'll forget about you in 2 seconds.
Oh, man.
Biting some kid's head.
Yeah.
I got so much stuff to do on the show today. I even have the Imus Ranch rules.
Oh,
when you
I
go
can't
there.
wait for that.
Yeah, I got all that. I
Let's
got great
all live
stuff.
by the Imus Ranch rules.
I've got a great show for you today.
Imus Ranch rules.
But you can go on the bulletin board and read all about Tom. Let's see. Tom goes, and this guy goes, whoop-de-doo, beat it. We're having fun in here. We don't want you in here. And Tom goes, I'll leave soon. Then this guy goes, Tom, why must you bleep the first microsecond of the first syllable of swear words? Man, is that obnoxious. Is there any precedent whatsoever from the FCC which indicates that the sound or sh is indecent? Tom, you suck. Please retire.
I answered that one. I answered that guy.
Yeah, but it doesn't happen for a while.
Okay.
Tom, don't you realize you're going to catch an ass beating here?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, now he does.
Since you're here, is there anything that you can do about that faggot Chauncey? Really, Tom, that asswipe really brings the show down. And a guy writes, I can't bring myself to pick on Tom. He seems like an injured deer on the side of the highway.
I responded to that guy, too.
Yeah, and here's Tom saying, I thought it was great. Also saw The Manchurian Candidate and really liked it as well. That's his movie reviews.
Movie reviews.
Born Supremacy. It's a whole thing with Tom.
16 pages or something like that.
Hey, Tom, how did you fall into the job you have now? Go spank your monkey, Tom. You'd feel much better in the morning. And then there's this hot chick on the board, Mia. I don't know if that's really her picture, but she's really cute. The picture,
I've seen
anyway.
Mia before.
Hi, Tom. Very brave of you to visit the board. Don't let the trolls scare you away. She's like the nice girl on the board.
Right, she always says that.
Tom goes, I am not a deer. I'm just trying to do my job, which sometimes is a drag, but it's still my job. He's on there arguing everything.
I know, that's the first thing that happens. You go on the board and you start defending yourself.
Hey, Tom, I'm surprised you can actually type messages with that finger, with that huge blister that you have from pressing the dump button on Howard each morning. I thought that was a good one. Screw you, Tom. Man, you really took it. A couple of people said some bad stuff.
Yeah. Did you get the one about the guy who said, I forget if it was a guy or a girl who said they wanted to watch me go to the bathroom?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom claims on the bulletin board that he doesn't play as much golf as everyone thinks he does. Oh, here's the one about your wife. That's low.
Right.
Tom, is your wife as ugly as I think she is? She probably cheats on you. Your wife must be so effing ugly, niggers turn her down.
Oh, my goodness.
F you.
I'm sorry.
Stop bleeping the effing show, you C word. F you and your family a-hole.
That was a nice one.
I'm sorry,
Did you answer that one?
No, I did not.
You ignored it.
I better not get into it with that guy.
That's not true. At a Knicks game, Patrick Ewing was leering at Penelope and licking his lips.
Tom, stop effing up Howard's show. You're artistically retarded, and we all hate you very passionately.
I'm sorry.
Go pleasure yourself soon or die.
I let Dana type on that one.
Thanks.
Sorry.
If you pleasure yourself, all those nasty little cancer cells will leave. There is a point to that.
Yeah, right.
There should be, though.
Tom, your wife is a whore.
Oh!
Yeah, I think this is the one. This is the donkey one?
No, wait, let me see. And Tom does nice. My wife, Penelope, is beautiful, and she's here with me, and you guys are going to make me look bad to her. She's my biggest fan. Well, look at you in there.
Oh, that's funny.
Tom mixing it up.
I have a personality.
Yeah.
You've got a personality, Tom.
Yeah.
He only takes it out for the bulletin board.
I'm not dumb. I'm smart.
Places.
Not like everybody says.
Well, there's a ton of stuff here. If you go on the bulletin board,
you can read
I'll
everything
go back
that was
to it. I will be back.
Tom will be back on. He'll probably be appearing there in the next couple of nights.
Yes.
Oh, the girl from Glamour, her name is Stephanie Williams. That is the girl who died.
She's already dead.
Yeah, I thought I'd tell you that. Yes.
There's a big rumor going around on the bulletin board about Robin, so I'm going to ask Robin if it's true or not. And because J.D. pointed it out to me. Are you doing the Oprah Winfrey show on September 2nd?
No.
It's on the bulletin board like it's a fact.
I hadn't even seen that. No.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah, really. Yeah, Oprah would have to had some kind of
mental breakdown.
Yeah, to have that happen.
Hey, Wendy the retard, you're on the air. Yes, Wendy. Well, we're off to a retarded morning. Okay.
I got to talk about that during the break.
Oh.
What? Talk to me now.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Talk to me now. What is there to talk about?
Like I'm not even sure we could play Sulu dance anymore because you started to play it, and I wouldn't play it again until I talked to you.
Sulu dance? Sulu dance? Why can't I play that?
That's Zulu dance. No, maybe it is Zulu dance.
Zulu dance?
I got to figure it out now because I'm so confused. There's so much.
Can't they get rid of me now?
Maybe I'm getting it confused with the George Takei, Richard Christie thing. Maybe that's the one we can't play anymore. That's the one.
Yeah. I can't play George Takei and Richard Christie. I edited that thing down. What's the problem with it? What is your problem? Get rid of me already. I don't want to be here anymore. Why do you insist on holding on to me? What, so you can make money? You can make money with someone else.
No.
You guys got enough money. Viacom.
Chuck the Chuckster.
Hire Chuck the Chuckster, please.
Hey, first, dude, it's not the Sulu song. It's the George Takei thing.
What's wrong with that? I got this great interview that Richard Christie did with Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I heard it.
What's wrong with it?
Dude, I think there's a couple of issues with it.
Oh, I got to get out of here.
You can't.
You can come with me. You could sit there and stare at me when I have complete freedom. I got to get out, Tom. I want out so bad. Please, talk to the guys today. Tell them I want out. I want to go.
I won't do it. I won't do it. I
know I got 17 months and I'm a man of honor.
Right.
And why can't you be a friend, Tom?
But
I want to leave. I'm telling you. I'm begging you as a friend.
No, because we're going to fight this thing and we're going to win.
I emailed Mel.
But it's
I said,
killing
Mel,
him.
I want to go be with you. He goes, but I'm retired. I go, exactly.
But it's killing him, Tom. So you got to, as a friend, you got to see that.
It's time for me.
I help him.
Listen,
I got to get out of this.
I'm older than you are, you know?
Relieve his pain.
Significantly.
Yeah, but you're giving me agita. What do you mean? Just air the things I tell you to air. And really, let's go to the FCC, to court, and we'll win.
You're right, we will.
There's no way the Sulu interview is gonna not pass the litmus test in court. There's no way. I'm telling you we're going to win.
I agree with you, we are.
And since we got to go to court anyway, we might as well just might as well give them more then.
We got enough.
Let the judge sit there. What is it, Richard? Richard Christie, the author of so many things that don't get on the air.
Yeah, you got
Tom had a talk back there.
What did Tom say?
He doesn't really think that making fun of guys having sex with guys is funny.
What? No, that's not what I said.
What do you do? There's nothing funnier than that.
That's the funniest thing ever.
Well, he told me I should find different subjects when I do these interviews.
I said there should be. There are certainly other subjects. I didn't say it was.
But
that's how he's inspired.
That's his whole gig.
Creative director.
Hey, Casey. I can't hear you. What?
I don't know why you can't hear me.
Because you're not on mic. Your neck is talking to the microphone.
Am I close enough now?
When the mic's down here, you don't hear the guy.
All right.
Yeah.
That's something you should know, Tom.
You're not going to get in the Radio Hall of Fame not knowing how to use a mic.
We might as well go through the whole thing now, because this is all together.
All right, let's get it out in the open.
It started with, so Tom came to me, and he needed to hear the bit that we couldn't decide whether to play or not.
Why did he need to hear it?
I asked to hear it. You said you were debating over whether to play it.
No, I knew you wouldn't approve it, because as soon as I say that, you won't approve it.
No, I wanted to listen to it.
I didn't want him to hear it. I don't want him to hear my bits anymore.
Then there were parts of it that...
I can't take it.
But that led into the conversation. There were parts of it he didn't like, and then I guess Richard said that he mentioned that he doesn't like the whole men having sex with men thing, the whole theme.
I know he doesn't like that. But you know what? That's my sense of humor. That's what I think the audience thinks is funny.
It is funny.
That's what's funny about going on the bulletin board.
And listen, Tom, not to be insulting you, but what I said to Richard was, don't change what you're doing. Howard will edit what...
And by the way, I basically said that as well.
See, if you knew what the audience thought was funny, you'd be sitting in this chair, and I'd be back there dumping you. But I know what's funny.
You know what? You certainly have
and Dr. Phil talking about his ball sack is funny.
Oh, well, that's funny. I want to hear that.
And backdoor.
He doesn't know what the audience thinks is funny. He dumps every single thing.
That's funny.
He knows what to dump. The funny stuff.
I'll dump out when it's funny.
Richard Christie, can't you
here's
think
my
of anything
problem.
but men having sex with men?
Here's my problem. I understand what you're saying. You're saying, hey, a lot of this stuff you talk about now, we can't talk about on the air.
Right.
My problem is the stuff I think is funny is the stuff that we can't talk about on the air anymore.
And then once you say you can't do it, you become obsessed with it.
So I'm telling you that I'm not capable of doing a job for you anymore. I'm incapable of doing this radio show for you.
That's not true, though.
I am no longer qualified in this new era.
You are...
To play it safe.
I'm not saying this to kiss your butt, by the way.
No.
You're more qualified than anybody ever.
Isn't that nice?
But the point is, Tom, he's not qualified because you have to sit there and hit the button every day.
Right. I'm completely not qualified.
there has never been a show, a radio, or I should say, there's certainly never been a TV show. And with where radio is gone, unfortunately, we're in an era when everybody has to deal with this stuff.
No, we're not. Wait a second. I disagree with you. Can I say something?
No,
we're not in any different era than we've ever been in.
Yes, we are.
No. We have yet to go to court with the FCC.
I understand, but
let's go to court.
But there's a process, and until we can do that,
why? But why should we change?
The most repressive FCC.
So when you and the FCC work this out, give me a call.
We need to deal with it.
When you and the FCC work this out, give me a call.
Actually, you're here, and you're the.
I don't know how to do this. I'm telling you.
Eye of the storm.
He doesn't want to need a person like you sitting back there.
I want President Bush to win the election. Let him run this country the way he sees fit in the name of Jesus. I'm ready to move on to other media.
You're moving to the island with me. See, now you're out of here.
No, I don't need to go to an island. I just want out of this. What is this?
Terrestrial radio?
Terrestrial radio.
Terrestrial.
I want out of terrestrial. I want to go extraterrestrial radio.
You're under 18 months now. Now you're at 17 months.
I know. I see that clicker on howardstern.com, and I said, somebody broke the clicker. How could it just
to stay on the same time?
I have 17 months. That's over a year.
Yes. I got to tell you, since this whole thing started, in February, it does seem like we should be in single digits.
I know. It should be 3 months left till Howard can get the hell out the door.
The last 6 have seemed like 20.
So what do you think we should make jokes about?
I think
no men having sex, no sex.
But I think there's.
I'm a comedian. The guy here.
You can't talk about duty.
I can't even talk about wiping and duty. That's 90% of my act. I mean, it really is farting, duty, pee-pee, you name it.
I didn't say you can't do those.
I like to talk about how I wipe.
Do them slightly differently than we've done them.
Get out of here. We tried to have a farting contest, and you said there was too many farts.
Wait, hold on a second.
You said they were too wet.
I'm going to defend Tom. Tom has approved the world's biggest hemorrhoid contest.
Yeah, as long as we don't mention what the hemorrhoid looks like.
You won't hear it.
It depends. It depends.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is a guy with a really big hemorrhoid. Okay, let's go to a commercial. What is that? What am I supposed to do?
I also wonder if that would have ever been approved if we didn't have hemorrhoid relief on the air.
Believe me, never.
By the way, we don't have a sponsor for that yet, and we don't know that Hemorrhoid Relief is going to sponsor it.
Oh, please, it's a natural.
That makes a lot of sense.
I built that for Hemorrhoid Relief. I created that for them.
Well, I agree with Tom. People like Janine Garofalo have created a whole career without doing fart jokes.
Right.
Gay jokes.
And they haven't been funny.
Well, yeah, there's that, but...
So what's the verdict on the thing that you heard from Richard?
It needs some work.
Needs some trimming?
Are you going to work on it?
You're going to work on it?
I'd be happy to.
Just a couple lines.
You know how I could play it on the air? Take your interview part out, and I'll play the Dr. Phil part.
Okay.
And I know how
That's the Phil clips?
I know how to work it.
All right.
I'll slip it in, but it's not going to be as funny. It's funnier when you interview him.
Hey, Dr. Phil.
Hey, Dr. Phil, I understand you had sex with a man named Jesus.
I did.
Scott DePace said he couldn't tell between the voices, mine and Dr. Phil.
And now the Sulu interview? What part of that is bad?
We did that one, and then we edited it down.
I edited out all the funny stuff.
Right, there
it was edited from the first time it played.
Yeah.
Right? We hit it on the fly.
So now it's bad? It's still bad?
It's still bad.
I got to get out. I got to leave.
It's so much less funny after the editing, and it's still not good enough.
Listen, we edited, and it's still funny. We got to get rid of some stuff.
That's right. That's what happened.
We have to eliminate the verb.
There's actually 2 funny lines left, I know.
I know. That's what I was saying. There was a major edit that cut out most of the funny stuff.
Damn it, this piece is still funny.
Messi has to go.
I'm not happy. It's still...
Yeah, what was the big line that Tom freaked out over? Something about...
taking
George Takei's wet.
Something he was wet and messy.
Wet and messy.
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about phallic monster either.
Phallic monster.
That's true.
You weren't?
That's very good.
It all comes down to context.
Dude, I got to get out. I love you, Tom. You're a good man. I'm glad you 6 years, no cancer, the whole thing. You're a great guy. I just want out. I'm just asking the company.
Do you think God saved you for this?
Mel's gone. Joe Hollander I actually like.
He's a good guy.
Good guy.
A long time.
Even Les has been stepping up to the plate. I got no complaints.
Have you talked to him yet?
No. This is much better. But, here's the thing. Everyone's been super nice and trying real hard.
Yep.
Sumner said the right thing.
Sumner said all the stand-up guys said all the right things. We love Howard Stern. We'd sign him again tomorrow. And I appreciate that. This just isn't for me. I'm not digging it. And I could do this. I mean, I could go on and take your money and... I'm just telling you, I can't do this job. This is not my style. This is not my
What you
bond.
got into it for?
This is not my bond with the audience.
I understand. We're all doing things differently than we had to do them before. I didn't get into this to be an editor either.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I believe you did.
I don't know what you got into it for.
What did you get into it for?
I was a salesman.
A salesman? I'd rather be an editor.
Who became a sales manager, who became a general manager to oversee a radio station.
And who didn't become a group manager.
To do whatever.
Is that the biggest disappointment in your career?
What?
That you never were tapped to be
a group
the group manager?
I'm very happy with my career.
No, you're not.
Why don't I just give you a steak
We all
and a
have
hammer?
disappointments.
Tom's all bummed out.
Yeah, no, that's a should.
We all have disappointments.
I wanted to be a general. I'm only a captain.
I think I had something to do with Tom not getting the big promotion.
Really?
Yeah, it was all the masturbation talk.
No, it was, I beat up Tom pretty good on the air over the years. I think people started to believe that he was incompetent.
Right. It could have been.
Yeah, it's probably me. You can blame me for that.
So that's why he's here torturing you every morning.
In fact, I take full responsibility for it.
See, I look at it a whole different way.
Nah, it's not me.
I look at it that Tom really knows how to work with you, and they didn't want to take him away from you.
I think that may be part of it, too.
It could be.
I think it's a huge compliment.
Right. In some way, Tom, I'm the fault. I'm the reason.
You're my biggest
pain in the ass.
My biggest asset and my biggest detriment.
I'm your biggest hemorrhoid.
I'm your water torture.
A child with a handicap. You're the only one who knows how to deal with it.
No, I think, seriously, I think your own abilities hold you back. It's not me. Don't blame me for that.
Tom, we all have our career disappointments. I turned down the lead in The Boy From Oz.
Right.
No, in all seriousness, I don't think I had a damn thing to do with it.
I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot,
You can pick that up if you want, Fred. You can play it. All right?
I just think Tom is under fire. He's doing what he's got to do. We're
Tom's a little too
I
zealous.
understand that Tom has.
And Tom gets confused by his own religious beliefs. Trust me.
No, Tom's religious beliefs have nothing to do with this.
Yes, it does.
Nothing to do with that. No, don't call me George Bush.
You're not voting for Bush, are you?
No.
Thank God.
No,
how could you?
But you asked a good question yesterday. Is anybody here besides Scott DePace that's with this organization voting for Bush?
The only one we can think of possibly is Luis, the board op.
Really?
Well, he's Hispanic.
Oh, come on. But
Hispanics love George Bush.
Yeah, they do?
Not northern Hispanics.
What?
Northern Hispanics, too?
No, not like
I mean,
hardcore.
it's not like he's in Florida.
Not like hardcore Puerto Ricans here in Manhattan.
Not like us Southern Hispanics.
He's not Cuban. Luis, who are you voting for?
He won't say.
He won't?
I think Roberto, the sales guy, too.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely.
Yeah.
He's definitely a Bush guy.
Luis, we got pegged for Bush, but
what's this misconception that most Hispanics vote Republican? That's
a lot of Hispanics are going that way. What are you? Yeah, Cubans all across the board.
Yeah,
always.
Hispanics.
You're going for Bush, right?
No.
Oh, you're not?
Well,
I heard rumors.
I haven't really decided yet, but I'm not a big fan of Bush at all.
Oh, okay, good.
But you're.
Well, there's not much of a decision to make if you're not a big Bush guy.
Well, I'm not a big Kerry guy either.
Well, you could vote for Bush. You just haven't decided.
I haven't decided. Right.
That means he's voting for Bush. Anyone who hasn't decided is voting for Bush.
No, but there are a couple things that Kerry has said that just worry me. No, but don't get me wrong.
What worries you? I'll help you with it.
Well, shortly after the Iowa caucuses, when Kerry was having a debate with Senator John Edwards, he says that he believes that the threat of terrorism in the United States has been grossly over-exaggerated.
So why does that scare you?
Well, as a New Yorker, I have to ride the subways. I have to ride the buses. It's not something that you have to worry about, but I'm looking over my shoulder every second.
Well, let me ask you this. What's George Bush doing about terrorism in New York City?
You have to look over your shoulders. George Bush has done nothing.
Yeah. I agree, but you know what? We haven't had another attack since September 11th. So
and you know why? It's not because we're any safer.
Yeah, but we had an attack on September 11th.
Yeah, everyone always goes, hey, since September 11th, we haven't had an attack. I go, well, we shouldn't have had September 11th.
Yeah, they had as much information then as they do now.
You had Cheney and Bush getting a report every day that an airline was going to be hijacked and used in some way, and I don't think they
get their attention.
Totally
they didn't even make they couldn't even get these guys on the phone.
I totally agree, but we had an initial bombing in 1994 in the World Trade Center that we had 2 years ago.
Yeah, and what did Clinton do?
2 years after that, we had the Oklahoma City bombing. So that. Yeah,
but Clinton at the time went. He got accused of trying to invade and clean up the mess because of the Monica Lewinsky thing. Everyone accused him of being,
trying to divert attention from his own personal problems.
Yeah, Oklahoma City was an American lunatic. It wasn't Al-Qaeda.
No, but still,
just vote for Kerry. Really, it's time for a change. Now go back and operate the board. Stop it.
But what he says is, look, as time goes along, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, I haven't decided yet.
All right.
Well, hurry up and make up your mind.
Yeah, we don't have time to wait for
November
you.
yet.
You know what, though? Seriously, come November, if I'm still on the air here, I'm going to lay out a real good case. I'm not even going to, because people don't want me to get all political. Come November, I'll lay it all out.
I'm actually going to vote for the first time in my life. I never voted.
Yeah, don't say anything, Artie. They'll knock you off the rolls.
All you got to say to people is stem cell research. Case closed. Boom. Case closed. Argument over.
And you're right.
Right. Look, that wife of his, my dad had Alzheimer's, but I don't think they could have helped him. Well, no, they can't as long as your husband keeps opposing science.
Right, and there's no guarantee it's going to be the answer, but the fact is that there is hope there.
Right.
Exactly.
Where were we? How am I getting out of this job?
You're not.
Sulu, Sulu.
Play the Sulu, but he's got to fire me.
No offense, Tom, but it was really uncomfortable in there playing that Dr. Phil thing when he was in there. I was having to look down at the floor. I felt like I was offending
embarrassed about your work.
Sorry.
Richard, I've been doing this for a long time. There's nothing you're going to do that's going to offend me.
Sorry, Tom, there's another gay reference.
I know what you mean, because Tom looks at you like, what's wrong with you? Don't you understand the rules? Yeah. Don't you like you've personally attacked him because you're not following the rules?
You know what it's Howard? You know what it's like in here? I swear to God, it's like you ever have a mother and a father who send you two completely different messages, right? And you want to please both of them.
Yeah. Well, listen, let me explain to everyone on this show. I am your father and mother.
No, Tom's the mother.
Tom is...
He's an annoying mother.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to Tom.
Uncle Tom.
When Tom corrects you, don't listen to him. You bring everything to me, and I'll figure out what to do with it. Okay. Don't curb your creativity in any way. Write as much gay stuff as you want.
If your bent is gay, go that way.
You want to come on the air and curse? Go ahead. I'll worry about it.
Richard, without gay jokes, I'd be a longshoreman. And I will be in about a year.
I'm the father and mother that likes anal jokes.
Tom
doesn't.
The guy
I'm the Anthony
who
uncle
there,
that doesn't.
and he knows you could be funny another way.
Yeah. Tom doesn't know what it is to be funny. He doesn't know there isn't another way to be funny. This is our way.
Tom's laugh is
on the
funny.
board last night. Thank you, Richard.
On the board, you were a scream.
Thank you.
In all seriousness, the listeners were a scream. You weren't.
Oh, come on.
You slowed everything down.
You put that donkey guy in his place.
Thank you, Artie.
All right, we have to take a break. Tom, thank you. Please fire me. I'm begging you, or ask me to resign, and I will.
No, I will not.
You don't care how much he suffers.
The torture goes on. I'm suffering, too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
You don't. No, you're not.
I am.
All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Private parts are about to be spread all over.
Yeah! Long-awaited animation special on E tonight. Check it out. Tonight on E, I particularly like Beetlejuice at the Actors Studio. I think it's well done. Apparently, Chris Rock got all his dishes done, so he can come in today and be with us.
He got the kids off to school and
He's got to be miserable.
The lunch is sent.
He has got to be miserable. Poor Chris.
He had the life.
He was lonely. He had to have a mate.
You know what? This is what does most of you guys in.
He had to have a family. Had to have kids.
Need to be with somebody.
Oh, come on, dude.
Got married.
I got divorced, too.
You know, Howard.
He's such a liar.
In America.
Yeah.
Be on mic when
you don't have a happy marriage. But you...
Wait a second. You
live the American dream, and you... okay, you can't give us details. I understand you have a wife and children, but the real American dream is the happy divorce. It really is.
Right. I had one.
And you have to explain...
How to do that?
How did you do... a relatively smooth divorce. I mean, I didn't hear about you getting sued or whatever.
Nope.
I see you walking down the street with your gorgeous blonde. I saw you last week. You got a big-ass grin on your face. Look at me!
See, what you're doing is deflecting. You are here today. You're promoting your comedy DVD.
I have a DVD out.
And as a matter of fact...
Passion of the Chris. That's the real name.
They just replayed it on HBO about a week ago.
Yes.
And it's brilliant.
Thank you, sir.
You know I love you. But there is a good 15 minutes, particularly at the end of your set, where you bash your sex life with your wife?
But I bash all married men's sex life.
No, wait a second. Let me be honest with me. Where
are the married men that are getting laid? Where are they? Please call in right now.
Okay, that's a good point. You say
are they there?
You say in your new...
Were you getting laid so much?
No.
You said, I got to get the divorce. I'm getting laid so much.
Opie's a married guy who evidently gets laid a lot.
Yeah.
No, listen to me. Be honest. Have a serious interview for a second. Okay.
He's got to go home. You don't have a home.
Right.
You got a pad.
Wait a minute.
You got a pad, man. You got a crib.
You been to his pad? It's great.
I've been there. It's nice.
It's great. Oh.
You could be doing the same thing.
Robin, you been to Howard's pad?
Oh, sure. He gets tours. This is what it can be like.
I worked the party there once.
I gave you shrimp.
That's right.
You gave me shrimp.
You got Mr. French over there. It's a great thing.
Oh, it's great. I'm over there, me, Howard, Rick Rubin, just hanging out.
Stewardesses running amok.
First of all, that was 4 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm married. I lived through these experiences. We had a good time, though, right?
Yes, we did. I think we could have had a better time.
I was a good guest, right?
Yeah, you were great.
Okay.
But listen,
you knew when to leave.
I knew when to leave.
But I've even talked to you off the air. You are miserable.
Again, and also, name the happy comedian. Where is he?
Okay,
right here.
Where's that happy comedian?
You say,
where's the happy, funny comedian?
You say,
I'm ready to start parades.
You listen. In your set, you say, look, you know what? I've had intercourse for the last couple of years, but I haven't got effed. I can't say the word. I haven't got it.
You really can't say it now.
Clear
channel.
I had
you try to get Howard off.
I have had oral sex the last couple of years, but I haven't gotten the B word.
Right.
Yeah. So you're in a sense saying to your wife, look, sex is horrible with you.
I'm an everyman, though.
Yes, you are.
And there are thousands of people that come and see me because we're all going through this experience.
But what does your wife say when she's sitting in the audience?
My wife just goes and buys something.
She does. She gets over it. Does she ever say to you, honey, the stuff you say in your act, is that really how you feel?
Well, it's other people can relate to it. So it's not like it's...
But wait a second. I'm talking about your relationship with your beautiful wife, who I've seen. I've never really spoken with, but I've seen. When she gets home alone with you and she says, listen, I think you're brilliant. When she gets home alone
and not has sex with me.
Right. Does she say to you, how can you say this at the end of your act?
I think the people laughing help. And, I never say it's just my wife. It's all of us.
We're wondering where you
all the married people. Well, I did some research.
Right. So she says to you...
I went through something, and then I talked to other married men.
But wait,
and I figured out that we've all gone through the same...
So do you lie to her and say, honey, I'm just saying that my sex with you is the greatest thing I've ever had, and I love our intimacy, and I hate regular sex.
I'm having plenty of sex, enough sex.
I love... our sex life.
So is that what you say to her? You turn to her and you go, you know what? This intimacy that we have, I could never have with another woman. And
yeah.
You do. You lie. So there you go.
No matter what I'm promoting, Howard's just waiting out my marriage.
No, because I know your marriage isn't going to last.
It's about lying.
I can tell.
Life is about lying.
I see you. You're very similar
come on,
to me.
how did you do it?
How did I have an amicable divorce?
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you pull this off?
All right.
Millions of men that can actually afford a divorce want to know.
First of all, I never suggested to my wife that we get a divorce.
Really?
Never.
So you let them bring it up, is what you're saying.
I waited a long time.
So you just kept turning the screw.
No, I was just a miserable son of a bitch. She knew it. So she was very anxious to get rid of me. Okay, that's number one. Okay. I made it so that she would be anxious to get rid of me.
It's almost like if you want your wife to be in a threesome, you never bring it up.
Of course.
You never bring up the divorce either.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So in other words, that's number one. Number two, when it comes time that your wife says to you, get the hell out of the house.
Right.
You say to her, listen, and any man should do this. Here's what we have financially, and you got to be prepared for this. I'm going to give you the best deal ever in New York State.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
70?
No.
More.
If you're attached to your money,
90.
Stay married.
Stay married.
I don't spend anything.
All right, well,
You
Well, you won't have
You
it to
won't have
spend.
anything to spend.
Okay.
When you leave.
And you don't go through some bitter lawyers.
I'd have to take that Craig Kilborn job. Is that what
Right.
you're saying?
In addition to others. You'll be like a Jamaican. You can have 17 jobs.
You're driving a cab.
I think that's
a Kilborn.
I'm
a slam dunk for
I am
that
missing
job.
one of my kidneys. That's how bad I got. I had to sell it. And
Howard's hosting Soul Train.
Right. If they're listening, Soul Train, please. I need the job. You've got to start planning for your divorce the day you get married. And if you don't, you're making a big mistake. If you wait,
right.
you're going to be behind the 8 ball.
Right.
So that's how you got to look at it.
And then you're the center square.
And you never get.
You'd hope to be the same.
You go to arbitration, and you say to the arbitrator, you and your wife hire the person together, and you do it together. It's your project. In fact, this is the closest you'll ever become. You'll do the whole project together. You say, listen, no need to fight. We both love the kids. Your wife, your ex-wife, I was going to call her. Your wife is a good person.
Your future ex-wife.
Your future ex-wife is a good person.
I love it.
I don't know. Or you can have your wife knocked off, but you run the risk.
You run the risk.
You run the risk.
Not everybody gets away with that.
Yeah, some people do.
One guy. And I'm horrible at sports. So.
Yeah, you're not beloved.
Right. They don't have footage to show in the courtroom.
Right.
But that's how you have a nice amicable. It's all listen, and also you have to be supportive of one another.
Right.
And handling the kids, you got to be supportive of one another.
Right.
So we actually have I mean, listen, I ain't saying it's the greatest relationship, but we have
They're
a nice
not
friendship.
Demi Moore and Bruce Willis.
Right.
And I always say, this is a woman.
I love that one. Let's all go to IHOP.
Yeah. Now, how do they all go to dinner together?
What
I don't
the hell
get that.
That's retarded.
I would like to interview Bruce Willis and Demi Moore about that.
He's the real guy who did it.
He's really doing it.
Yeah, I'm not really doing it. It just looks like I'm doing it.
Bruce Willis, yeah.
Bruce Willis has it down to a science.
Yeah.
I was reading about a guy,
His
Warren
tip
Buffett.
hand is strong.
Very strong.
I was reading about this guy, Warren Buffett, who's one of the richest guys in the world or something.
White man?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had such a great divorce.
He's rich.
His girlfriend and his ex-wife used to send out Christmas cards together.
Wow.
That isn't rich. That's wealthy.
That's wealthy.
Yeah, that's a great thing. So you couldn't come in here the other day because you had to take
I took my kid to her first day at preschool, yeah.
You took your kid to the first day of preschool. Right, here's what happened. Here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened.
Oh, that's funny.
You booked our show.
That's probably the funniest thing you've ever said.
Chris, you booked our show. You booked
Why
the
would I
Regis
lie
show.
about that?
I'll tell you what it is. You booked our show. You booked the Regis show all for Wednesday. Right. You didn't care if the kid was going to...
I didn't know.
No husband goes to the first day of nursery school.
I went to first day.
So your wife got a hold of you and go,
No. It was a preemptive strike.
Right.
I realized that it was all booked at the same time and that she'd be mad at me for a year.
What happens when you take the kid to nursery school? Everyone go crazy? It's Chris Rock?
A couple of people.
Is that a good idea? Maybe you should not. Why don't you say to your wife, hey, I'm so famous, I think it's bad for the kid.
A few people, parents and teachers, did come up to me and say, repeat disgusting jokes that I told.
Right.
And they sound real dirty when you hear it in a nursery school.
Right. Your act is not for a nursery school.
The guys tell you, I haven't had oral sex and, whatever.
Right.
You're like, hey
man, we're here with the kids.
The kids.
My kid's teacher.
Right.
Teach my kid here. Don't teach her that. But
So you went to the nursery school.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now,
but look at how good he's trained. He doesn't even have to be asked anymore.
All right, now let me understand this.
Some black men actually are good fathers.
You have said, I believe that.
I'm into it.
You have said to me, well, you're not like
I got one baby's mama.
You're some rich guy. So wait a second. What do you mean one baby's mama?
I mean, I got one.
All
my
his
wife,
kids are with the same woman.
All my kids are with the same woman.
All right. But you're making some sort of weird statement here. I didn't realize. Thought maybe you had a couple of kids or something.
No.
All right, good. All right, let me understand.
Just
something.
me.
Let me understand something. You have no outside kids.
I got no outside kids.
All right.
So far. I mean,
Why do you live near...
So far? What do you mean?
I mean, we've had, there's been tests.
There's been a few scares.
So far, I've had a few scares, a few close calls.
Right. Now, I remember. I read that stuff in the Inquirer.
I've had my, I've had my white girl incidents, but, so far, so good.
We've all had those.
I always ask you about that, but you're always vague. What happened with all that?
I lucked up. It wasn't mine.
So I mean, you had to sweat it out and find out if the kid
I had
was
to
yours.
sweat it out. Yeah.
That's cool.
I had a great scam run on me, where here's a good one. So you go to a certain hotel in L.A. I'll remain nameless. And so you go in there, you sit down, you eat, and a girl runs up to you. Says, "Oh, you're great. You're the greatest guy. You're so funny, whatever." And
She's hot.
Hot.
Right.
Hot. And you end up having sex with her, and her Nigerian con man boyfriend gets her pregnant. And then she calls you up and says it's your baby. And her and her Nigerian con man boyfriend, they do this with a lot of black celebrities.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're running around trying to get them over.
Yeah, he sends girls over to you, has insane sex, so at some point you don't have a condom, and then they tell you...
Oh, wait a second, you can't blame...
At some point, I mean, all night, next morning, hey!
You gotta run out sometime.
At some point, right? And then they tell you it's your baby, and they pick on married men, and some of these guys that they picked on that will remain nameless, some guys have been caught 2-3 times with their wife, and they can't afford another...
Right, because even if it comes out that they were with another woman.
Right. So they just start paying child support.
Right.
Wow.
Wow. So with me, since I hadn't been caught before...
That was your first time.
It was my first time getting caught. I said, you know what? I'm going to tell my wife, and I'm going to get the paternity test and figure out if this is my kid.
So how do you go home and tell
it wasn't my kid.
But how do you but meanwhile, you had to go tell your wife.
I had right.
Oh, man.
That was years ago. We're fine now. But, yes.
How'd you get past that? Did she throw that up in your face every once in a while? You cheated.
No, you wonder why he was
I was
the first day of kindergarten.
No.
Now I know why.
I was separated at the time. So
now I understand why you were.
But the Nigerian con man, come on.
But now I understand why.
The FBI was brought in.
But now I understand why.
Why what?
Why you have to go to the first day of kindergarten.
Oh, because of that?
Yeah.
You don't have any right.
I can't possibly love my kid.
No, we're not saying that. Guys who don't go to the first day love their kids.
No, you've got to do whatever she says.
I can, and I'm,
In the midst of a heated argument, though, did she ever say, "But you cheated on me"?
No, not really.
Oh, you're lucky.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I bet you keep those condoms on now when you're in that hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Travel
all the time.
He's wearing one now.
Right now.
I can't believe you would bang a chick without a condom.
Some psycho girl, you ever meet these girls that are like the Pat Rileys of sex that can get the most out of...
A man.
Get a performance out of you that you didn't even know you had.
And meanwhile, you probably withdrew, but then she said, "Oh, you must have had a little accident."
I don't think there was any of that.
And
Did you withdraw?
Plus, what else actually?
Chris, did you withdraw?
I did. You know what happened too? I don't even remember not having a condom, to tell you the truth.
Right.
But you don't know women could be that ruthless until you've been in that situation.
Right.
Because you're a married guy and you actually trust, you have a decent relationship with your mother. And you trust your wife. And you end up so a girl tells you she's pregnant. Okay, I guess.
Wow.
Then
be the man.
Then you're out there and you're like, Snoop Dogg was right. Don't love these hoes.
Is the sex is the sex actually good? Because the whole time you got to be thinking, "Oh crap, I'm cheating on my wife."
Oh, look who's talking.
I didn't cheat.
Okay.
Allegedly. Didn't. No, I didn't.
All right. You didn't get caught. Don't rub it in. It's like 30 years of crazy strippers. You didn't bang one?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Robin.
How would I know?
By the way, I have tape of you in that hotel with the woman.
Oh, good. Good.
Do you remember that? Wow. No, I think that's what. I think that's very honest of you to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's embarrassing, getting caught.
It's hard.
How do they get a hold of you? She calls you up and goes, "Chris, I'm pregnant with your baby."
They call. You're easy to get in touch with.
And she probably.
How long do they wait? Because she can't say that the next day. I mean, that's a pretty good scam.
It's a real good scam.
Yeah.
There's some.
They got to put some planning into it.
High up. Very famous men have been caught with the same scam.
So there's a baby somewhere that has lived because it was as a result of a scam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, Mr. Cosby paying that girl's support for all those years.
But he was the dad, wasn't he?
No, it wasn't his kid.
It wasn't?
It wasn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wasn't his kid.
Because he had to keep it quiet.
How do you know this?
I read it.
But you can't let the people from Jell-O find that out, man.
How come the girl didn't go...
Following all these stories.
And then the girl...
Right. You do your research once you're caught out there.
And the girl couldn't go to jail for attempted blackmail because she could say, I honestly thought it was Chris Rock's baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, poor you. The one stupid time you get caught.
Yeah, so...
I wish I had a vagina.
It's the scariest story I've ever heard.
Boy, I'd pull Chris right into the bathroom right now and have his baby.
I should have known no one
How much money did she want
me.
How much money did she want?
Too much.
How much was it going to cost you for child support?
It cost a lot.
Was this a white chick?
It cost you a while. You have to pay support until it's proven that it's not your kid.
So you had to start paying?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Was this a white chick?
Of course it was a white chick.
Yeah, of course.
I think I know the hotel I'm going to ask you during commercial.
Wow.
Artie's been there.
Yeah. Well, that never happened to me.
Well, you're not married.
So how you doing with keeping your daughter off the pole?
So far, so good.
Yeah,
so far. You got daughters.
I got daughters.
You got to keep them up. And they're of pole age now.
I know. I got daughters of legal age. I think I'm doing good, though. I don't think my daughters would ever go to the pole.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
It's
weird.
You got to keep them off the pole, babe.
Yeah, right. So, okay, now, why do you live?
Daughters are going to the pole.
Why do you live like right next door to Eddie Murphy?
I don't live next door to Eddie
Did you
Murphy.
feel like
near,
Do you feel that, I mean, I know Eddie's one of your idols, but do you feel like, I'll live near Eddie because Eddie must know what he's doing, so I'll live near him?
I think Martin kind of lives next door to Eddie in L.A., and has done it twice, I think.
What, he keeps every time Eddie moves? He moves?
Like a weird coincidence.
Like Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, I think he lives like right there.
Wow.
Wherever Eddie does, he does.
No, I'm just saying a weird coincidence.
But don't you think you moved near Eddie because you think, that's the place to be because Eddie's there, in a way? And your wife hangs out with Eddie Murphy's wife, right?
No, I don't like her to do it. I can't afford it.
You can't afford it. Why, does she come back and
I don't got Eddie money.
Yeah, I understand that. But does she ever say to you, Eddie has a private plane, why don't we have a private plane?
Oh, no.
She compare?
She hasn't done that yet.
Surprise. We'll keep her away from him.
You just, I can't afford.
Yeah. That's why I don't live next door to Larry King. So everything is good.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Wow.
I can't complain. I'm doing all right.
Don't complain during the commercial.
He can't complain because he got caught.
No, I'm fine. I'm good now.
I'm still suing Clear Channel.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, it's going to be a long process. I want my money.
Man. But, so if Bush is reelected, which is probably going to happen.
Don't say that.
You're out.
Oh, I'm so out.
He'll be like Lex Luthor. He'll be the most. He'll really be really powerful then.
Well, and he will crush his enemies.
And he will crush his enemies. He's not turn the other cheek guy.
Look at what happened to Saddam Hussein.
If President Bush wins, that'll be the day he signs that bill that fines individual broadcasters. So I'm gone.
Yeah,
but I don't even care. Let him do it.
So let me get this straight. So Bin Laden kills 3,000 people.
Right.
He's the devil.
Right.
Bush kills 1,000 Americans. He's a hero.
Yeah, and it seems like what the hell.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
I don't know. The whole thing's pretty bad.
Don't you wish you could be like Cyrano to John Kerry and just had a mic and just fed lines?
Yeah, give him a little earpiece.
Give him a little earpiece.
I keep saying, when is John Kerry going to fight back? And when is he going to...
He's got $500 million, Howard. You don't fight when you got $500 million.
Yeah, but come on. You think he lost his motivation? Is that it?
Yeah, $500 million.
So what is Bush's motivation? He's a rich guy.
Hey, Bush called you a bitch. I got $500 million, man.
Is that what's going on? He's just not a motivated guy?
Have you ever met a guy with that kind of money?
I have.
Was motivated?
They're not real motivated.
They're not.
No.
They vacation a lot.
Right. So what your point is that
he's got $500 million.
But the rap on Kerry is
the same job for 20-something years, which you can relate to.
Right.
That's a real secure guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe you got a point. Maybe that's it.
That's just, you're not in fighting mode.
Well, you take a look at Donald Trump. He's still got a lot of fighting. I mean, he's a billionaire.
Yeah, but, who's he fighting against?
Had a few wives, right. Trying to make up.
Let's go to a couple of phone calls.
Uh-oh, somebody's going to call me nigger.
Who will be the first? Chris
ready.
Rock's new comedy DVD, Never Scared, is brilliant and available in stores now. Let's go to Letitia.
Hey, Hey, baby. Good morning. Chris Rock, me and you had a little love child about 16 years ago. My little nigger child, and I never tried to get any money from you, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye, nigga.
Wow. Welcome to the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Chris, I love you, man. Last time I called in and called you a nigga, you was, like, laughing and everything.
Yeah, he had a real good time.
Bro, I love this guy.
All right.
Thank you, Zolar.
Wow. Let's go. I got a game for you. Here's a good game.
What's the game?
Did Chris Rock say it or Daniel Carver say it?
Oh, let me hear.
Wow.
All right,
I thought you were going to say Dave Chappelle.
No. What about Dave Chappelle? Everyone's comparing him to you. Here we go.
Why did they do that?
He's a funny guy, right?
He's very funny.
Is he funnier than you?
Could be.
Oh, come on. You tell the truth.
At the Chappelle household, he is.
You're the funniest guy out there.
Dave Chappelle's very funny. It's a lot of funny guys.
I love Dave. I hung out with Dave. I've had Dave thrown out of parties for smoking weed.
Yeah.
No,
really?
I didn't throw him out. One time he came to a party of mine in security. Everyone in there was smoking weed. They threw Dave out. He was the one black guy.
Threw the black guy out.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, I love Dave, but you're the funniest guy.
No, Dave Chappelle's really funny. It's his time.
Chappelle had just handed me a joint, and they threw him out.
It's his time.
You're too rich. You got no fight left.
I got no fight. Jim Carrey's the funniest.
All right, you ready? Here, give me the quote.
Adam Sandler's the funniest guy.
All right, Robin, I'll play the game with you.
All right.
Maybe I'll play it with a listener.
We got anything to give away?
Yeah, sure. Jay, you there?
I'm right here.
Want to play?
Sure, what the heck?
All right. See if you can get 3 of these right. 3 out of 5. Who said it? Chris Rock or Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan?
Really?
Yeah. Ready?
Sure.
You can't go to a movie the first week it comes out. Why? Because niggers are shooting at the screen.
Oh, that's Daniel Carver.
Who did you say, sir?
I'll go with Chris Rock.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Can't go to a movie the first week it come out. Why? Because niggas are shooting at the screen.
That's Daniel Carver.
Oh, my goodness. You're worse than Daniel Carver.
Worse than Daniel Carver.
You're brutal.
All right, you ready? Denny's got... That's one right. Denny's got sued for not providing #1 service to a bunch of niggers.
I'm going to say Carver.
That's got to be Carver. I agree with you.
Yeah, Denny's got sued for not providing #1 service to a bunch of niggers.
It's also very funny.
It's too hacky for me. I don't really have a Denny's hunk.
Fee, fi, fo, figure. Boy, I hate a nigger.
Oh, dear. God. Oh, is that you, Chris?
That's Chris Rock.
Figure, boy, I hate a nigga.
Well, you win.
Oh, man. I was so funny when I was young. Funny with Chris. That was young rock.
You've won $500 cash. Because not
the
yet.
guy got 3 of them right in a row.
Use it.
Courtesy of Resident Evil Apocalypse opening in theaters tomorrow. How's that?
Beautiful thing. Hey, Howard, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What do you mean tomorrow? It's today, that is.
And then I got one for Chris. How come I was watching, like, Comedy Central, I think it was last night, and they were playing South Park the movie that has more F-bombs in it. It has Satan, it has Saddam Hussein doing Satan from behind and stuff, but they give you so much flack about what you say in the E-show. Why can't you just put the E-show uncensored on at night?
What was it on Comedy Central?
I think, yeah, it was on...
I don't know. You know what, sir? I don't know the answer. What can I... Everyone is out to get me. What
They
can
play that movie at like 1 a.m. sometime.
Yeah, it was on it. It was on at 1 o'clock in the morning, but still, you should just run
I don't know, Jay, I don't know, but why don't you hold on for your $500?
All right, thanks.
All right, let's go to Mitch. Mitch, go ahead. You're on the air. Chris Rock, the great Chris Rock. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chris, back in, I think it's like 2002 at the WB Awards. Do you remember?
The WB Awards?
Who could forget those?
I think they have those.
I don't...
No, it was back in, it was in the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Well, what do you want?
What? Yeah?
Well, I don't say it's, he didn't seem very unhappy back then when I seen him.
I can't take
What in the hell are people talking about?
What's he talking about? What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Nuts.
What are you saying?
I think he's pregnant with Chris's baby.
Yeah, he's also carrying a rock child.
Let me,
Get the test quick. Don't wait.
Let's go to King of All Blacks. Yes, King.
Hey, what's up? I
Hey,
got
King.
the hospital, man.
What are you in the hospital for?
I got diagnosed with being diabetic. So.
Oh, my.
Because you're fat.
Yeah, let me... man,
Oh,
I mean,
This guy. He's
I look good though.
You're a good-looking guy, but you got overweight.
Yeah, but you see me now. I'll be in there soon just to show you.
Last time I saw King, he looked thin.
Really?
Yeah. That was then too. It started then, and then
You don't exercise. All you do is work on a garbage truck, and you would think that'd be
No, I
enough.
don't work on a garbage truck.
Street sweeper.
Ever since you became a street sweeper, you he gained weight.
You're foreman now.
What do you want?
Yes, King of all blacks. Yes, Your Highness.
Hey, Chris, listen, I like that. Hey, I like Dave Chappelle and all of that, but I didn't like his stand-up that he did on HBO, Showtime. What do you think about that?
I thought it was funny. I laughed.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
Michael Jackson was a great
I'm telling you, I didn't.
How come you don't do any award shows anymore? You done with that? That's like you were almost getting to be like the Billy Crystal of the VMAs.
I've done it a couple of every few
You're good
years
at it.
I do it.
It's a fun thing when you do it. People want you to do it, but what is it? There's no money in it. Is that it?
There's music doesn't change every year. Like if you do the Oscars, it's a different show.
Yes.
But music kind of stays the same, so you just can't. You gotta let it breathe. You know.
Hey, you know what I think?
Or else it's like you're hosting the same exact show.
Right. So in other words, to go up there and make fun of Britney Spears
again, just wait her out. She's not going to be there that long.
Right.
You know?
She's almost done. Right. Yeah.
You know what I hope? I hope Dave Chappelle doesn't make any movies.
Dude, why is Chris Rock have to be
funny comedian?
I think because you're both black guys.
You're the number one comedian. I just don't know what happens when you do those movies. I've been trying to figure it out for years. You're the best. I'm not telling you.
Well, look at it this way. You know what? Chris Rock is...
I love you as a garbage man, but when you turn into an electrician, I can't take it.
Chris, what kind of faucets do you have? Don't look at me like that. I'm like a small scale of you.
What?
You know, it's a funny thing.
You know, when the king of all blacks...
Chris Rock is the Michael Jordan of stand-up.
Yes.
And he, like a basketball player, like an experienced basketball player, you go up there and you're confident. And movies is more like your... more like...
when Michael went to baseball.
Went to baseball.
Oh, come on.
Wait a minute. By the way, that was Artie's. I'm not...
You know what they do?
Sell out. Wait a minute. My movies do okay. I haven't had a great film, but...
No, you will. If all you need is one franchise.
Just figured it out.
You need one franchise.
I haven't made Howard the Duck.
You've been careful.
You know,
what did you figure out?
I didn't make, boat trip or anything like that.
Hey, I'm in boat trip.
Exactly, bitch.
She didn't make dirty work, Artie.
Hey, dirty work is a cult hit. Dirty work's a cult hit.
No, Chris, you've made a bunch of movies. You haven't broken through in a big movie yet. That's what you're waiting for.
Yeah. I didn't like any of them. But I'll tell you one thing.
It's the king.
I figured it out.
You figured something out?
Chris, just like you said.
Longest yard, Memorial Day weekend, Chris Rock, Adam Sandler.
Well, what did you figure out?
I figured out that they make Chris Rock in the movies, they try to make him into a white man. And you have to get that movie role that's a little minstrel, but middle of the road. Not anything like, what's his face does with puts the grease on his lips. What's his name that played in, that's a show on Channel 5.
What are you talking about?
He's a
Chris, I think what he's saying you need to play a black guy. Bernie Mac.
He put grease on his lips?
Bernie Mac, yeah, he puts a lot of grease on his lips.
Bernie Mac was in Chris's movie.
Bernie Mac makes minstrel movies, which are funny. Now, you go over to the top and make, like, white man movies, but they're not, you know what I mean? You got to go in the middle of the road. I'll sit on your meat.
Why don't you go in the middle of the road? I think Chris wants you to go in.
You should be in the middle of the road getting it clean right now.
The king of all blacks.
All right, king of all blacks has his opinion.
He's kind of out of touch like the Pope.
Right, all right.
And Deuce, I know you can't do anything, but it's the hand movements too. Howard, you know what I'm talking about. Help me out, man.
The hand movements?
I am a huge fan of Chris's. I would dare say I feel Chris is the #1 comedian in America right now.
Thank you.
That's what I think.
What?
You're asking him to tap dance, I think, and I don't think that's his thing.
No, I know that's the Chris. You're the best. So
all right, leave it at that.
All
right.
And why should he take your advice anyway?
Because he's an overweight street sweeper with diabetes. That's why.
I got more enforcers.
About Marianne from...
You're making me die, Howard. Chris, I love you. You're a great, awesome comedian. And I want to know what the hell you're wearing in the studio today, because last time you wore your Easter outfit.
Chris is into this suit jacket thing that he always does.
He's in another Easter.
I gotta go do Regis right now.
Pastel colored. What color, Howard, is he wearing?
Oh, it's dark suit today.
Dark green.
Chris,
Blue.
I love you. You're a great comedian, and Howard.
Wait a second. You call that blue?
Is it green?
I think it's blue.
That's green.
You got.
I'm colorblind. I don't see anything. Yes, Mark. One final call. Chris Rock's new comedy DVD, Never Scared, is available in stores now. It's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I watched your HBO special. It was unbelievable. You are one of the funniest guys in America right now.
Thank you.
Anyway, I was watching your HBO special about your married couples don't have sex after so many years being married. Sure we do. This we go through, where married couple they go through hell and back, but we still have excellent sex.
If you want to call it that. Let's go to Charles.
Hey now, Howard, hey Chris, what's going on?
What's going on?
Not much. I was just wanting to speak to Chris about how he can take a look at different races through society and just crack the hell up about every little point that they do. And when I do my comedy thing down here in Cincinnati, I made a couple jokes about, some of the things he points out, how Chinese people just, they look funny because they smile. And then Mexicans, they just be hard workers. But when I do that, I get busted. But when he does it, everybody laughs.
Who are you, Jamie Foxx?
Maybe you're not funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's always funny to me that people want to know, how come they don't get laughs? Yeah. You're not a funny guy, that's why.
No,
I'm listening to you now, I'm not laughing.
Mexicans are funny because they smile?
I mean, how is that a funny joke?
Chinese?
It's just right off the point.
Tell me one of the jokes you tell that people say you're a racist, but
Chris Rock is fun.
Right.
Well, no, it's just like around here, I point out things that are funny to the area.
Point something out to us.
What's your best joke?
I think we just heard it.
Oh, you know that joke about Chinese guys look funny because they smile.
No, just,
Where are we going with that observation? What?
Well, it's just I was wanting to know how he feels that, when he's kind of put on a pedestal.
No. You just said to me that people don't find you funny. But Chris Rock can say anything about race and get away with it. Tell me something you say about race that is funny.
Well, around here, a lot of people think that the whole Mexican race, they ain't nothing but it's like the whole, we're moving up here to get jobs.
Are you Mexican, sir?
That's funny.
No, I got family that's Mexican, though. All right, and I love it how when people bash them, but they turn around and they work harder than any white person I know.
All right. Now, where's the joke?
Where's the joke? Yeah.
Well, the problem might be you have a punchline.
I have a joke set up for you guys today. I was just, sitting here.
Set up the joke. Let's hear a joke.
Now, how can we evaluate why you're not getting laughs if we don't hear your material?
Your premise is you're a comedian.
You're the last comic standing.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Give us a joke.
Oh, I hate that show.
Give me a joke.
I do things like, things everybody does in everyday life, but they just don't admit that.
Okay.
Like, you're sitting at home, you're watching TV, all of a sudden you bust a little ass, but you don't get up right away. You kind of taste your own smell for a second. And people do that without admitting that. They think it's gross as hell, but they still do it.
How's this about race?
All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you.
Be on Saturday Night Live.
The reason Chris Rock gets away with his comments on race and you don't is your comments are insane. They're not funny, and you don't have anything funny to say. It's not because he's black he gets away with it. He's funny.
Well,
you are the most boring. You have been on my phone for 2 minutes, and you're boring. You're boring all of us.
King of All Blacks was way funnier.
Oh, way funny.
You bored everyone.
Not even trying either.
Yeah, right. It's just letting it flow.
To be funny is very difficult.
You're just not funny.
It is. I do agree with that. That is very difficult to do.
All right. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Funny. It's
wasted 10 minutes.
Jesus.
No, he ate up 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're in the radio business.
Chris Rock's
Eat it up, baby.
Chris Rock's new comedy DVD, Never Scared, is available in stores now. So and what do you got to do? Now you got to start writing a whole nother set.
I'm working on it.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
Another comedy show.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that? You going to go out and on tour?
Not this year, but, you know.
Are you going to tour with Clear Channel venues?
Probably not.
Want to talk about that?
I'm going to tour overseas first, then I'll bring it over here when it's ready.
Where overseas can you take your comedy?
You know, we're pretty much wherever they speak English.
Yeah? And it translates?
London and Germany, you know, all throughout Europe and Australia and
I didn't
South
realize
Africa.
you could do that.
Yeah.
You going to take your wife with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kids.
I would say get separated again before you go on the tour.
Right.
Just for a little while.
Well, Chris, it's always great seeing you.
My wife don't care.
Chris Rock's new comedy DVD, Never Scared, available in stores now. Get it.
Right now.
We always look forward to seeing you.
Always, you know what? It's always very therapeutic to come here.
And I love that bit on your new DVD where you talk about Chinese people smiling.
Right.
It's the best.
That's the hidden track.
Yeah, they do look funny.
If you're ever sitting on your couch, you bust ass, you let it waft around.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Oh, yeah. In her most provocative roles yet.
Come on, babe. Come on.
Robin Clippers.
Oh, my God. There we go. Good boy.
Legendary porn star Blaze.
Come on, Blaze. You can do it.
Star together for the first time. Ride 'em Cowboy. Ride 'em Cowboy. 95.
Porno angle on this, Richard. Like, why show the mom with the daughter?
And
like,
talk about her as a baby.
Yeah, that's a buzzkill, isn't it?
It is. It totally is. But
I'm not whacking it when I'm looking at that.
You got to forge ahead, Howard, and just keep whacking it.
That's why they invented fast forward.
Do you think they talk the girls into the fact that it's not really porn, it's really like a sort of a biography?
Yeah, maybe that's how they get her to do a video like this. They say, okay, well, you can have your mom in there to talk about it.
Well, I got to tell you, it's like weird because she's got to be two years away from doing actual hardcore porno. I mean, because she's almost there.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hot, the video, but it's only because also we know her. Like, you get bored after a while.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, I was watching it with my girlfriend, you know. I was trying to be all clinical about it.
But you know what? If we didn't know her and you just listening to her, you know, she's got that real monotone voice. I like to play bingo. Like, there's no excitement.
No. She's 18.
I know, but okay, I met...
Got nothing to be excited about.
I met excited 18-year-olds that are animated.
Well, you can't see, like Jenny McCarthy. She was, like, real annoying, but you could see her hosting something. You know, but you can't see that with Jillian Gray.
You don't see her going anywhere beyond this.
That chick could easily be the next Jenna Jameson if she allows me to handle her career.
Ah, there you go.
We could sell her into white slavery. Very high price.
You can guide her right in there. Huh?
Yeah. Did you watch the tape?
Yeah, it's amazing. See, for me, it was like that video is as hot as a hardcore video to me, just because her body is perfect. The way they film it, it's real artsy looking and just
artsy.
Yeah,
he needs the art.
I
know what you mean. It's high class.
It's real high class, and it's like. Almost like she's forbidden fruit or something. Like, she's so hot that no guy could ever get her, but just to look at her, she looked perfect. I mean, it was amazing.
Did you pleasure yourself to the video yet?
I will Friday.
Friday's the big
He's
date.
He's got a date.
Yeah. I knew a forbidden fruit once, but we ended up getting him.
You have to save it for Friday.
Yeah, plus I think her issue comes out. It's real soon, so it'd be awesome if I could get that issue in the mail. Have that to go with the video.
I'll get you an advance copy.
Oh,
but
awesome.
Do you do that? Do you actually put the magazine down on the bed? Do you do this in the bedroom?
Well, I have a studio apartment, so it's just one room. But yeah,
You sit on the couch or you're on your bed?
No, I got an office chair that I sit in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I usually put my feet up on the bed.
When I was married, I used to do it in an office chair. I'd be naked on the office chair. My ass would stick to the chair.
Mine does, too. I get all sweaty.
Oh, you're
and
naked,
stuff.
too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you buy a pillow?
I was wild. I had deadbolts on my office because, you know, I had kids and wife and
Occasionally,
housekeeper.
It's gross because
dogs, cats.
Fish. The poor fish I had to watch.
You know, it was weird doing it in front of the fish, but I got over it.
Hey, I think it would scar
But I would put it in, and then like if no one was home, I'd still deadbolt. But if no one was home, then I'd get downstairs, get all naked, walk around, put in some porn, and
make it a whole event.
Yeah, make it a whole big event, and then I just
Completely naked.
Yeah, and I got completely depressed.
I usually
afterwards.
keep
I was
my
like, wow,
socks on.
I'm the famous radio guy. What am I doing?
There's nothing worse than the cleanup. That's depressing, man.
Yeah.
It really is, because you got to, it's like a couple.
And you think, what the hell am I doing?
Damn!
Meanwhile, you're at the point.
You do it.
You're at the point, like, where you're just already accepting that this is your fate. You got to get a girlfriend.
But it's funny, Howard.
Yeah, I need to.
You weren't doing anything because you were married. This guy can go out and get humans.
He's having a hard time finding a girl, dude. Don't be such
he's
a.
not.
Yes,
No, he's not.
he is.
Well, he doesn't go out, does he?
Yeah, sure he does.
Yeah, I go out. I go out on weekends and stuff. I
go out and I sit in homeless people's diarrhea.
He goes to the same Chinese restaurant every night here in Manhattan.
There's no girls
great.
there.
No, but there's a bar in Brooklyn that I go to all the time.
Yeah, he goes
like
out.
a heavy metal bar.
You got to hang out with him to know what's going on. He
Heavy
hangs
metal
out.
bars don't attract women either.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's like, yeah, I go to the same Chinese restaurant because every night I get a different dish.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different.
Actually.
Hey, you got to go to that joint that Song Parody Man took us to. What's the name of that bar?
Snitch, yeah.
Snitch.
I've been there.
There's
yeah.
chicks there. Yeah, it's a good place.
I don't have a real good self-image. I'm not good at talking myself up, so I kind of don't even try. I figure I'll just go home and do it myself.
Keep your mouth shut.
Do what Benji used to do. Benji was all over that internet, man. Picking up chicks before he had a girlfriend. Used to get chicks all the time.
That's depressing. I'm sorry. Because you know what? In my mind, I'm kind of like Richard. I'm like, oh, great. I'll pick her up on the internet, which I was bad at anyway, because I used to go in chat rooms and I have to tell girls I was Howard Stern because otherwise they ignored me in the chat room. I have no idea why I'm such a horrible...
rap at all.
I have no rap whatsoever. I'd go in chat rooms and go, I'd be like, Al. And I go, yeah, my name's Al. I'd even lie about my age. I'd say I was a former male model, and chicks would blow me off.
Those are the lines of a liar.
Right, that's funny. We should all go to a chat room where the playing field is completely level. And
see who gets
And then I'd say, awesome. I'm Howard Stern. And then all of a sudden, like, prove it. And then that would go on for an hour. And then once I proved it.
How do you prove it?
You have to answer rapid questions. Right. Like stuff that only hardcore fans will know. And then once they believe it, then chicks will talk to me. But I'm with you because then I'm thinking in the back of my mind, once they meet me, they're going to think I'm ugly.
Yeah, that's the way I am.
What's the point of wasting time on the internet?
But if he went to a club...
I don't know how Benji gets past that because once these chicks see Benji, I got to figure they head out of there like Herman Munster's
house. What does
he
tell them?
What do you tell them?
Well, this was a while ago.
Is them leaving?
The trick is, it's not for a date or anything like that. It's purely for sex.
Oh.
And they put enough investment in it that at the very last moment they see you before it happens.
Right.
I don't get that. What do you say? You have internet stuff. You mean?
What do you show up with a bag on your head?
At their place.
You show up at their place and
bag of it.
I know what he's saying. He's saying that by the time you've had this chatter and you're all worked up, they're not seeing you till you show up at their place. And at that time, they just want to do it.
Please, I don't believe that.
Yeah, those chicks looked at Benji and went for it.
I'm telling you, and there's a lot of guys out there know this. There's extremely hot girls that you could never pick up in a bar.
Yeah, but you know what, Ben?
You could never meet at work.
Here's my
argument. Wait, let me hear this. Wait, you're talking over the guy. Yeah, go ahead.
But through the internet, you could get girls, extremely hot girls.
And you got extremely hot girls.
Yes.
Well, his girlfriend is beautiful. I don't know how he met her.
That wasn't through the internet.
Yeah, but are there really girls that just want to go out and have sex? I haven't ever ran into a girl. Most of them are into romance and dating, and it takes a month or two.
That's the hardest way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see the thing that worries me about Benji's theory about they just show up and by that point they're so into it is like, I mean, like
Benji, wait a second. You didn't pay these chicks?
No.
Nothing.
There are you will get rejected sometimes, but if you do it, like 60% will do it.
Like you'd show up at the door, looking the way you do, and the chicks open the door, and they just don't close the door. They let you in.
Some close the door.
Wow.
Like,
and let me ask you, when they close the door, how's that feel?
And you know what? To be honest, usually the ugliest ones are the ones that close the door.
I believe that. Now let me ask you something. Robin brings up a good point. What do you say to these chicks?
What do you mean? It's no big deal.
No, like when you're introducing yourself and you're saying it's all about sex, blah, blah, blah. What are you saying to them?
I'm just good at talking.
Do you just walk right in and have sex, or do you have to kind of lead up to that?
You usually talk for about 2 or 3 minutes, and it starts very quickly.
Yeah.
Really?
How many times did you do that? At least 10?
No, more than that.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm saying at least 10.
Yes.
Wow.
But how many times did you do it? Like, out of 10 times that you had sex, how many times did you go to somebody's house and they closed the door on you?
Just a couple.
Yeah.
See, that's hardcore, man. I could never muster up the courage to do that. I'm just too insecure.
And I would never say the Howard Stern show because then it's really embarrassing if you get rejected because they know who you are.
See, but if I ordered a pizza and someone showed up with, like, you know, a hook rug, I wouldn't eat it anyway. I'd say,
Does Benji actually describe himself?
I'd say not. I expected a pizza.
Do you tell them you're fat before you show up?
Yeah, but you play it off in different ways.
Mike?
I'm not fat.
Maybe that's what I should do. I should chat with chicks on the internet and send them a picture of like a monster or something. And then when I show up, I'll look like a supermodel.
This is me.
So, anyway, getting back to the Jillian Grace tape.
Oh, she's stunning.
Hey, so you'll sit in your leather chair, and occasionally, if you can get the magazine going, what do? You put the magazine down like on a bed?
Well, I got a music stand that I'll put the magazine
said he's
on.
got something to prop up the magazine.
Do you really? You have a music stand?
Yeah.
Wait, does it have that?
Did you buy the music stand just for your porn, or you had it when you were a drummer?
As a drummer, I had a music stand, and it doubled as
Does it have
a porn holder.
Does it have that little stick that holds the pages open so that the pages? Oh my God, that's hardcore, Howard.
It is.
So you're naked. You got your music stand set up. You look at your magazines. And you got the video going.
Yeah.
And what do? You look back and forth between the screen and the magazine?
Yeah, a lot of times I'll put the magazine and the music stand kind of in the view of the TV also, so it's kind of right next to the TV.
Like it's a multimedia presentation.
Multitasking, they call
Now,
it.
Howard, don't you always prefer video over magazine?
Always,
right?
Oh, a magazine.
And he loves his still pictures.
Magazine in a pinch, but...
I got one quick question for Richard. So Friday night's a big night for Jillian. I always wonder, because I know it's a long night for you.
Yeah.
Is Jillian the opening act, or is she the headliner?
She would be the opening act, definitely.
Right, because you're most anxious to see her.
Yeah,
it's new.
The first time's the best.
Do you think you go back to that tape once you build up a head of steam?
Yeah. You mean after
the first time?
Yeah, because there's about 4 or 5 scenes on that tape. So, and usually what I'll do is I'll just find a shot where, like, there's some shots where they pan down her full body.
Right.
So I'll just get ready, I'll find that shot, and then put it in slow motion. So that shot lasts about a minute, and that'll be enough for me.
Good for you.
A minute.
There you go.
But there's a qualitative difference. You can tell the difference when from the first time and the millionth time you've pleasured yourself to these girls.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Can you watch the same tape twice?
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I can, but I have to give it up after about 4 times. It's got to be taken out
Yeah,
of
the only
rotation.
tape I could do that with is our special tape that we used to get together.
Special tape. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've never seen that yet.
Special tape is the best.
I'll bring that one in. I keep that hidden away, and I bring that out for special
tape is these 2 lesbos. I think they're French, and they're in a hotel room, and it looks real, like it doesn't look like porno. It's definitely like, at least I want to believe.
Amateur home video.
Amateur home video, and these are 2 of the hottest chicks, and they start to go at it, these 2 chicks, and I totally pleasure myself to that, like for years.
Works every time.
You know what?
Yeah, and I mean now I'm like, no, not famous, and they're way hot.
Way hot.
Right?
You know what's scary about it? That's on a VHS. We had this before DVD. Like, I know, 22:30 is a good part of that one. 31 minutes is it? Like, I know where the good parts
are. All I know is these chicks look. They're not big fake implant chicks or anything. They look like regular hot girls.
I've been being promised special tape for about 4 years now, and I haven't.
No, I'm bringing it in.
All I have to say is you better dump it off on a DVD
that
before tape disintegrates.
Yeah, I just bought a DVD recorder.
Okay, I'll give it to you, and you make copies for me.
And if you want to write down your favorite times, I'll put to where you can go right to
titles.
that time. Like
Excellent.
Chapters.
You can title it?
Make chapters. It's great.
Special tape titled?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what's great about
Well, first of all,
edition.
the only negative about special tape is a dude sent it to us in our audience, and the first 10 minutes when the chicks are like meeting each other and there's all kind of weird stuff going on, this cat talks over the whole thing. He ruins special tape.
Well,
first 10 minutes, right?
Well, I can tell you, for me,
and you got to fast forward through all that.
You got to fast forward through, but I like to listen to about 10 seconds of that guy talking, because it makes it more real, that these are just real girls, that this isn't some porn.
But you can tell it's not even his tape. He's talking over like he made the tape.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yeah, that's what. Yeah, he's narrating.
Oh, you don't think he's holding the camera?
He goes, "Oh, Howard, wait till you see these chicks." Yeah, he's saying Howard.
I thought he was talking to the girls.
No.
So he...
Because at one point, doesn't he tell the girls to say hello to you?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
The girls say hello, but it ain't...
You know what? He goes, hey, girls, say hello to Howard. They say hello. I'm like an idiot thinking he's taping it.
Yeah, no.
So in some creepy way, he was kind of getting pleasure narrating it, thinking that you guys were going to be...
Yeah, and it's real. Like, I don't need his play-by-play. I'll get my own pleasure. But that's the only thing wrong with special tape. Yeah, Ralph?
Oh, my God. That is so disgustingly creepy, thinking about Richard in that music stand.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse. He could have a girl in a pit and, like, taking her skin and wearing it.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
It's legal.
Howard, can you imagine having that music stand? I mean, it's bad enough when you're, doing that with yourself, and then you have to turn off the TV and the video. Can you imagine, like, having to deal with a music stand, too?
I got to break down the music stand afterwards and everything.
Do you? Why? Because you don't want the music stand standing there?
Yeah, it gets in the way. Plus, if people see it, they kind of know there's no drum set in my apartment, so they know there's no music going on.
You should just keep a trumpet lying around.
Yeah, just so you have a place for your music stand.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, so it doesn't look creepy.
When do you
Isn't that a lot of work, though?
When do you get all naked? Do you get naked before you set up the music stand or after?
Actually, yeah, before, and then I do all the setup while I'm naked.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes I remember my worst days when I was naked, just doing mundane things. I'd get aroused. Just walking around, just like doing everyday tasks, got me excited.
See, I can't be naked while I'm doing mundane things. I got to have something on.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I'll be naked and I'll brush up against something. It's kind of like a little
thrill.
treat, I guess.
Yeah, like a kidnapped victim.
Yeah, that girl that I bound and gagged.
So where do you hide your music
Richard,
stand?
man, you should keep your clothes on at all times.
Where do you hide your music stand?
It's in my closet.
Yeah.
With my sexuality.
So when does the drinking start?
I'll usually have a beer or two before I start, but I don't want to, like by the end of the night, sometimes I'm a little too tipsy and I'll pass out while I'm doing that.
Naked? Do you pass out naked? Oh, my God.
Sometimes I try to get the music stand drunk.
What do you do in between? Like, let's say you finish your first session, and now you're done, and now you got to kill time to your second session.
Actually, once I'm done with that and get it out of the way, I get tons of work done. I can concentrate.
But then all of a sudden the fever builds again.
Yeah, after a couple hours, the fever will build again.
So do you put your clothes on?
Yeah, I won't be naked for a couple hours.
No, yeah, in fact, you put your clothes on real fast, right?
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'll put on sweats or something easy,
Oh, so you can jump right back into it.
So you can get right back into it.
Because it's good. And aren't you disgusted with the porno after you finish? Like, you're like, oh.
Yeah, like if the movie's still playing, I turn it off real quick.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, me too. I used to get angry at the porno.
You're like, what am I doing?
I blame the porno. And I always, while I was in the middle of it, I always make a vow. I go, you know what? I am going to continue watching this porno even after I finish.
That's why
you make this promise to yourself.
Right. It's going to be hot. I'm going to keep watching it.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep watching it because it's really
so
good.
I should see the rest.
Well, let me tell you something.
And then you're done, and the first thing you do is turn off the goddamn porno.
Well, I'll tell you,
we're angry at it.
What they've invented now is amazing, Howard, because in the old days it was, the videotape and you had to fast forward. Now, not only is DVD chaptered, but some of the porn companies, when you go to the menu, right, it tells you whatever the specialty is. Do you want to watch the end of the scene?
See,
or do you want to watch...
I like watching videotape more than DVD.
Really? You're still a videotape guy?
Yeah.
I've never seen a good DVD porn.
Yeah,
What?
Especially those ones that are... like they say you can be interactive.
Yeah,
not that.
I was going to say I love those, the virtual ones where you can make them do anything that you want. Like you say,
I can chop off their heads.
You're hardcore.
Yeah.
What do they tell you can do with the girl?
It's ridiculous because you can get different angles. Or
Really?
The first pornos, I almost wanted to see how it ended. It was actually done well. It was like there was a mob guy and... There was a friend of his who put a hit on him, and by the end, I was like...
Sopranos 1?
Never made it to the end,
Sopranos 1, yeah.
Tabitha Stevens isn't in that.
She's
in Sopranos 1? With a good plot?
It's like one of those things where, like, at the end, you're going, is the mob guy going to get killed? Or
Really?
Really had some suspense.
I'm going like to his friend, Patrick.
You want to know what?
I didn't watch the end.
The only porno I ever felt that way with is Masseuse by Jenna Jameson.
Really?
It's that good, but I've never actually watched it.
Was that the one we were watching?
Yes. Yeah, he caught me watching it, that son of a bitch.
You and Ralph were watching the masseuse together.
Well, here's what happened. Whoa.
But that's kind of that's an artsy enough movie where maybe.
Yeah, what happened was Jenna looked amazing in it. Jen and Jameson looked amazing, and it was these really erotic situations. And I'm sitting there on my computer checking it out because someone said, "Hey, you can get it on your computer." And I had a secret password, the whole thing, so I'm watching this thing. And this idiot is over my place, and being annoying. He could be in and out of there in 20 minutes, but he's hanging around. He goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "All right, look."
You said, "Come here, look at this."
Come here, look at. And memeanwhile, I've got a small laptop. Meanwhile, the guy's like almost on top of me. And we're watching porno together. I go, this is kind of creepy. Get out of here.
You know what, man? Yeah, it kind of uncomfortable at some point. I'm watching, like, and nothing's happening, and then something starts happening. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
If you're just watching them acting and not doing anything crazy, maybe it'd be okay. But when they start getting into it, then we get.
Hey, Ralph, by the way, I can't go out with you guys Saturday night.
How about Friday?
I got plans. Plus, man, I got a girlfriend.
I know.
And it's the only night.
Trying to have a guy's night?
I figure I'd take a shot.
Well, Hunter's in town. And that's always crazy when he comes to town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Party Central.
Yeah, him.
Just insane.
Hunter, and I figured we get Ross and we go out, but, that's...
Yeah, I think all those guys are in L.A. this weekend, too, for the Grammy Awards.
Not Ross. He's not in the record business anymore.
Yeah. Ross was bumming out the other day. He was telling me how, usually on Fridays he used to go out to the Hamptons at, Thursday night he'd go.
Yeah.
Or Friday he'd leave at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, he's got a real job.
Yeah, he's going to have to work for a while at least.
I don't know, but Beth said she called over there the other day, and he was still home at 9 o'clock in the morning. I went, what's this? Better get his ass into work.
Yeah, get over to Sirius, man. I got stock in that company.
There you go.
He better get to work.
He's got one of those 5-day-a-week jobs.
Yeah, he didn't know when he signed up, probably.
Yeah, he was really bummed out.
Ralph bought stock. Now he thinks it's that because the stock went up a couple of bucks after he bought it, and then he goes, "Oh, this is easy." Now he's buying all kinds of stock.
Dude, it's easy. All you got to do is watch a stock and see how it moves, and jump in.
I tell you, it ain't that easy, bro.
And you don't jump in when it's going up, and you don't jump in when it's going down. You jump in when it levels off.
How do you know when it's leveling off?
Well, the stock was jumping around a few weeks ago, and it went down to it was up at 9, and then it went down to 6 something, and I set my mark, and it was around 6 and change, and I bought some more, and it hasn't gone below that. Oh, actually, it was 5 something when I bought it. I'm sorry.
See, this is tough. This is tough to hear because Ralph has owed me $100 for a year and a half.
But he's trying to earn it.
Right.
Trying to earn it, man.
Whenever the stock goes up, give me that $100.
He's invested your money. Don't worry. It's gaining interest.
That's a good stock to buy, man.
Well, Ralph was like, when I signed the deal, he goes, "How come you never told me in advance?" I go, "Because that's a violation. You can't tell anyone in advance. You're not allowed." So he goes, "I'm going to go out and buy something." He wasn't going to buy any. He wasn't going to buy it. And then he bought in at some point, and then it went through the roof.
Yeah. And then he went crazy. He got into the stock market big time.
Yeah, now he's completely invested.
You know what, too? When it went through the roof, I was almost going to sell, but I was like, you know what? I'm in it for the long haul. I'm not going to start selling. I just want to keep buying.
Meanwhile, I watch. I actually didn't see this, but we got a copy of it. It's one of these CNBC stock shows, and this woman comes on, and she's like, "Well, I got to take a break anyway. I can't do this rap now. I'll do it later. All right, hey, I got to go."
Well, what's the rap? How's it affecting my stock?
Get off the phone. Don't worry about your stock.
Go do your research.
Yeah, go figure when things are leveling off.
I got to go watch Bloomberg. I'll be right back.
All right, goodbye. Anyway, I got to take a break.
Ralph thinks you're bailing out on regular radio. He's lucky you are because the stock is going through.
Well, yeah, first he said